Good evening, Friday night. Good evening. How are you doing? Look at these beautiful, lovely people up here. The freaking low rollers that they are. Look at them. Isn't it nice to be hanging out with friends on a Friday night? I'm missing one of my friends, so I called in one of my other friends. Look at her up there in that corner, looking all all sweet and demure. She just, it's Pidge 2.0.
Hey, Sadie, you know what time it is?
What time
It's
is it?
Avel o'clock.
It's Avel o'clock! It's Avel o'clock
Yeah.
all night long. All night long, it's Avel o'clock. How about that? How about that? That's awesome.
Been waiting all day to say that.
That's awesome, Johnny. That is awesome. If you don't know, that's Avel. Avel's a friend of mine. We met through Tik Tok, and I actually kind of know how to say her name, but it's easier to just call her Avel. Because sometimes my words slur and I smell toast and I can't say things correctly. So I just call her Avel, and it all works out for the best. But yeah, Pidge, see, I almost said pigeon. Pidge is at the Emerald City Comic Con right now. So she is not able to be here. She's not able to be here. Really? Wow, that sucked. Rough crowd tonight,
That's gonna be 1d6 psychic damage, thank you.
But it's going to be +5 Libby points.
Yes!
I believe that's the least amount of Libby points you can win.
0 is the least you can win.
I
Wow.
think he just called you cheap. I could be wrong.
Me or her? Who, me?
I just
DJ
I just
called him
imagine I just imagine getting a little voucher out of a ticket machine, and it's like, ah, yes, my Libby points. How many did I get? It's like 0. Huh. Well, time to play more quarter games.
So, y'all, I don't know if you watched last week or the week before, but this is 3 weeks in a row we've had the Friday night low rollers here. Usually they play every other week, but we had a makeup session last week, so we've played 3 weeks in a row now. And they are finally at the, final stages of Death House, right? So when Pidge told me the other day, oh, Seti, I'm going to be at Emerald City Comic Con, I was like, it's all right. I know this creepy chick who will do you right. And look at her showing up in full Pidge. Look at the space buns! Look at that. She even did space buns for Pidge. Avel's a trooper. You know, she really is. She's a gamer. That doesn't sound as cool as like a girl's girl.
I'm a gamer's gamer. I'm a player's DM. Or DM's player. I don't know.
A DM's DM? A player's player. I think it's player's
Something like that.
Yeah,
Player's
something like
player.
that. You haven't drank
Well,
enough and I
seriously-
haven't had enough Monster.
I'm working on it. All right,
Okay.
I'm gonna get there. But listen, seriously, thank you guys so much for having me on tonight. Nobody could ever replace Paige. She is fantastic and amazing. I'm just honored to be invited. So I'm here to take Giggles to the very end of Death House. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's fucking go.
So let's do this, Libby. Okay, I'm gonna say hi to all our friends, and then you want to give us a recap?
Sure.
Okay. So who do we got here? We got Gingy Bitch. She's up here. We got Demon Isis. Her husband's up here. We got Fluffy. We got Joe Graham. What's up, Joe Graham? There's DJ. He's up here. Before Time Music. Man, he's the guy that does all the music. He also does the awesome little, you'll see the emblem down here in the bottom right-hand corner where it says Associates. With the next slide, maybe. The next slide will be down there. Well, okay, D20 Dinner's the next slide. But he's one of the slides. And then at the bottom of the cards for the characters, it's going to say Low Rollers. He did that. He did that emblem. It's really cool. There's Kiri Sparkle. She's up here. Who else we got? There's Ava Letixia. She's here. Joe Graham before. There's Ava. There's before. Kiri. There's Crafty Nerd. What's up, Crafty Nerd? She's the one that fills out all the cards for me. She's my media gal. She just takes care of me left and right with the media stuff. It's really cool. Who else we got in here? There's Sparkle Jim K. Bones. We got more Fluffy. I'm looking for Duke. Where's Duke? I don't see Duke on here. There's Moonblight. There's Duke. There's Hunter. What were you gonna say?
Duke needs to get his streaks in. Come on.
For real.
He should
Okay,
be
so
here.
at the very beginning up here, Duke has given all 6 of you a light in the darkness. So you all 6 have 1 advantage die that you can use whenever you want to. You all 6 have 1 advantage die. So whenever you want to use that, you know, your first attack, your third attack, your death save, whatever, you know, whenever you want to use it. So those are all my friends that are hanging out with us. And let's see if anyone else has shown up while I was saying that. There's Gavin. Gavin's up here too. Okay. You ready, Libby? Don't forget the rule. Oh, you unmuted yourself. Okay. Oh, by the way, I got to make sure Abel knows the rule. Hey, Abel, the rule is if you are muted and I call on you and you try to start talking, but you're muted, you are not allowed to unmute yourself until you either actually say a bunch of explanatives, okay, or you mouth them and then unmute yourself.
Queen.
That works.
It helps if you move your mouth while you do that.
Yeah, you gotta move your mouth while you do it.
Sorry.
Yeah,
I have
there you go.
Man, we are not worthy.
Teddy, I do have one point of order question.
Yes.
Do the gifts from the audience roll over from session to session? Because a lot of us got
Yes.
audience inspiration and didn't
Yes.
use it last. All right.
Oh, there's Fire Fury. That's Day. She plays on Tuesday nights with Joe. Okay.
Excuse me.
I thought that said fire furry.
What?
Okay. Well,
Huh?
hey.
What? I'm confused now.
Day's
What?
name.
Corbin's here? Corbin! We got all the
Corbin's
people.
awake.
Yeah. No, Corbin is awake. Corbin's probably getting ready to do a little bit of door dashing. She does the grubbing for the hubbing. Or, yeah. I should stop while I'm ahead. I really should. I shouldn't say anything else.
Have some more monster.
I'm going to have some more monster. Libby,
Pickles.
please save me. Yes, pickles.
Pickles. Sure. Let's do a recap. Oh my gosh, how amazing is it playing 3 weeks in a row? So 2 weeks ago, Alabastyr finally came out as a necromancer, and that was where things ended. So
I raised
This-
the dead.
So this week, we got to start by finishing that fight, and then Kaelthar had really big dad energy. He was mad. He had a talk with Alabastyr about what was going on. So then we thought we were going to fight a boss monster, and we ran into some ghasts instead. That was awful, truly awful. Hand just, came out of the wall and attacked us. But what was really cool was, instead of TPKing, Tik Tok got to properly use a bomb, and we fled, and he blew up the hallway and sealed off the ghasts. Also, MVP to our ghoul friend, who let go of Kaelthar's hand long enough to stop the ghasts from catching the party. That was really exciting. So then we escaped we fought the rest of the ghouls. We went up to the attic. We slept. Some of us are finally playing the game at base levels now. We're not exhausted anymore. Yay.
Hey.
Thank you,
And,
anonymous gifter.
Woo! And then we went back down to the basement. Maybe this time we'll fight a boss monster. I don't know. This is like the 3rd or 4th try now, which is great. What new horrors will we find? There was just a room full of strange items that we got to fight over between last week and this week. And now we're ready to kick some monster butt.
Yeah. And Joe Graham just did a boon from the mist. So there's a +1 to whoever wants to use that. But don't forget, you all have an advantage die too. Kaelthar, you brought it up earlier. Who's keeping track of last week's carryovers? Is anyone keeping track of it? You guys might want to start keeping track of that and putting it in like maybe the loot channel.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that'd be a
good idea.
I just know I had one and didn't use it, so I was being completely
I didn't
selfish.
use mine either.
Okay.
Also, Joe gave it to me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No,
gave it to
that
you.
came in like two
Oh, yeah, he
two
just said-
messages
yeah, I see-
afterwards.
I
That's
see
why
that,
I
I
was
see
like,
that.
let me just go ahead and let Steady know about this too, in
Okay,
case he hasn't
okay.
seen it.
Okay. Yes. So you'll see that like Libby is in her gnome costume, because she's this cute little gnome wizard.
I dress like this every day. What do you mean?
You're gorgeous.
And then we have Gavin who plays an auto gnome. Oh my gosh. DJ and Fluffy battling for first place again. I love it. I love it. Thank you guys. Gavin plays an auto gnome, so he's got the auto tune set. And don't get it twisted. Alabastyr is wearing a wig. Okay? He does not really have those long, black, luscious locks. Okay?
Oh.
Just so you know. And I know some of you probably think that Abel doesn't do this every day, but she does. This is her daily makeup. So you can tune in and watch her over on her Twitch. Abel, before we start the game, will you tell them a little bit about yourself, who you are, maybe even talk about those adrenaline junkies? Because I love hanging out and just watching you on Saturday night.
Yeah, absolutely. So my name's Ava Latixa. You can call me Avel. I am a variety streamer and full-time pro DM. Currently running 3 games a week. Have some openings if everybody's interested. Slide into them DMs. Especially on the Wednesday night with our very own Kaelthar. But yeah, when I'm streaming on Twitch, you can find me either playing action adventure variety games, or you can find me with the Adrenaline Junkies, which is our stream team. We'll actually be live tomorrow with Dead by Daylight with a super fantastic co-stream with my content partner, Tripod GT. Together, he and I are the founders. We have an amazing team. Tons of laughs, tons of fun. Definitely come on by and check it out.
Thank you very much, ma'am. So, you guys want to play some D&D?
Fuck yeah, I do.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's do this.
Also, Demona Isis wanted me to remind you that there is a tank treat redeemed.
There's a tank treat already? Well, then let's
she
do
does
that
it first
before we
thing.
get started. She does tend to do that first thing. Let me do that before we get
If she
going.
wants that bang bang.
She wants the bang bang tonight? Okay. Hey, tankers! He jumped up. He's like, yes.
It's my turn.
Sit. Good boy. Oh, yeah, your sister's outside, isn't she? Yeah. I talked about the other day how I put some cashews in here, and it soaked up a lot of the goose and the duck and everything, and he loves just getting one cashew. Cashews aren't bad for dogs every once in a while. Okay, so I need a shake. Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate that. Will you lay down, please? Lay down. Good boy. Good boy. Okay, now I need you to sit up, right? Okay. This is everyone's... sit. You ready? Bang, bang! What do you mean you shake it off? Bang, bang! You better die. Bang, bang! Die. Bang! Die! Die! Why won't you die?
He's very
Leave the
dramatic.
box. Die!
He's a necromancer.
What are you doing? I said bang, bang! Dude,
He's now a follower.
die! 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 Die!
An Alabastyr's familiar. Not die.
He didn't want to die tonight.
Oh, Gabrielle has something to say about that. I take tank as my familiar.
It's okay. I got you. I'll take Tank as my familiar, and then everything will balance out.
Did you guys know that I have tank dice? One of the dice makers that I use, she actually made dice that have a little tank inside of them. Oh, where'd my camera go?
So you turned it off.
I turned my own camera off.
How could you?
I don't know. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, she put little tanks. Tank the doggy.
Oh,
I know they're kind of hard to see.
Oh, that's
but
cool.
it.
So remember how I told you, Libby, that I broke a dice maker because I gave her so many customers that she couldn't keep up, and she decided to stop making dice.
Yeah,
That's
which one?
That's her name's Dice Shark. Her emblem was this. It's a shark.
I've heard of Dice Shark.
Yeah, she said, "Seti, I am 2 months behind on my commissions, and I feel like crap. I am depressed now because I can't keep up. So I'm not making dice anymore. I'm filling all the commissions I have, and I'm done. I can't do it." And I was like, "Oh, I broke a dice maker, you guys."
Seti, you're supposed to pay them, not break them.
I know. That's why we can't have nice dice makers, because I break all of them. You guys know that Jamie from D20 Dinner, who's my dice dealer, she's got 40 commissions right now. Yeah.
I believe it. From you? 40 from you?
No, not from me alone. Not from me alone. No. Yeah, and she's also getting ready for a con, and I mean, she makes amazing dice. One of which is the
She's a
purple
badass.
die. The purple die that everybody in strahdverse is scared of. I have decided that I will not take the purple die into my homebrew campaigns. I will retire the purple die after all the Strahd games are done. So, yeah.
What?
It's a big deal. It's a big deal. So, okay. Let's play some D&D. Let me say hello to my friend here. We got to resume.
Archivist is now recording.
Okay. That, by the way, is my friend Archivist. She takes notes for me. So, when we last left off with you all, you had just entered this room, and the chanting was coming from inside this room here, where you saw the portcullis that hangs down, with the water coming up about 10 feet. There was 13 little cubby holes with a lot of creepy things that you all found. I'm not going to recap them right now for Abel, but Abel, let's just say there were 13 creepy things, and there was a wolf's tongue, there was a finger, there was some bat guano, all kinds of cool things. The mages have already said, the wizards already said they want the bat guano. There was a frog on a stick that they thought was a polymorph wand at first, but no, it's just a frog on a stick. There's this huge eye that's like an 8-inch glossed, polished eyeball that is just awesome. Didn't Giggles take the eyeball?
Nope.
Oh, I got the eyeball. Giggles
You got
took
the
the
eyeball?
rest of the body parts. Yep.
Nuh-uh.
No.
Nuh-uh.
So TikTok has taken the fake polymorph wand, the shrunken head, and the hag finger, and has assembled them all on the polymorph or the wand. Made it into like a little totem.
Okay.
I have other things that I wish to do to them. I don't even know if they're going to interact with each other, but they are
whoa, we should
bound.
take dinner first.
They are bound together. Hey, sometimes you got to get a little ahead of the game.
Yes. So the chanting was coming from this direction, and then you know that there was a little bit of a draft, just a slight draft coming from this direction. So you had two different hallways. You all came from these stairs right here, leading down to the second level of hell. I mean, of this basement.
Once Kaelthar gets his bone, aspergillium, or however you say it, right, Sonny?
Aspergillium.
Yep. He heads to the door that doesn't have a portcullis and looks to see what's further south.
So Giggles, I saw that water is really stagnant but very chilly as you kind of step towards it. And you see that the portcullis goes all the way to the ground. Nobody has walked all the way up to it, but it goes all the way down into the water.
Yeah, Giggles skips over to it, and she kind of grabs the bars of the portcullis and sticks her face all the way up into it to see what she can see.
Yes. What you can see inside there, as you get all the way up to the edge, into the nice cold water, is that there is right here to her left would be a wheel that would obviously, as you turn the wheel, it would raise those bars. There are steps going up to a walkway that is roughly 6 to 7 feet wide that goes all the way around this huge room. In the center of the room, there is a dais that rises up out of the water with steps going up to what appears to be possibly an altar, Giggles. There is chains hanging from the ceiling right above this altar, and the altar, you're pretty sure that's not paint that made it turn red.
You did also some decorating in here. Looks like a fun time.
Standing around on the ledge, there's also steps that go down here and steps that go down here. And then further into the room, you can't really see, but it looks like there's an open tunnel down there. You can't quite see because it's pretty dark in there. But standing around on the ledge, you see a total of 6 cloaked and hooded figures that are chanting. But they almost look ghostly, Giggles. Kaelthar. You heard Giggles say something about that room over there, about them decorating. Do you keep going down there to investigate a little bit further?
Yeah, just a little bit. See what's around the corner.
Okay. Go ahead and move down there, sir.
What was the chanting again?
Oh, the chanting itself, they were chanting, he is the ancient, he is the land, I believe.
Yeah.
They were chanting, right. Friendship is magic, friendship is magic.
That is exactly what it was. How did you know?
Power of friendship.
I speak cultist.
You speak cultist?
He is the power, he is the land. I don't know what
he is the means. Ancient, he is the land.
The ancient.
That's right, we deduced that it was about Strahd, and Alabastyr kind of freaked out.
You assume so. Now, as you were staring into it, Giggles, that chanting stops, and the 6 figures vanish. Kaelthar, these first 2 rooms are clearly cells, and there is the remains of a once occupant chained and shackled to the wall. All that remains is his skeleton, and the hands are still up like this as his body is decayed, and they're just dangling. There is slight breeze, draft coming from further down.
Well, let's inspect the body.
Okay.
Ooh, a body.
Without touching. Using the eyes and other non-touch senses.
Non-touch senses. So it smells very, again, dusk. It smells very dusky. Okay? It smells musty and damp. It is. Imagine a public pool with no chlorine.
That's not.
This.
That's what it smells like.
Visually, anything of note besides dead skeleton?
He's wearing the tattered remains of a robe like you guys and a skeleton.
Considering doffing this robe. All right, so nothing of note on the skelly.
Nope. What are the other four of you doing back in the other room as you're arranging and putting together parts of different things that you're finding, scribbling in a notebook, examining the direwolf tongue? What are you all four doing?
So TikTok rolls over to Dusk and like extends his like little hand out to bring Dusk back up on top of his head, and like the little handlebars like pop up and like boop. Turns into like a little motorized scooter again. He goes, "Friend, want ride?"
I think that is our best disguise option. Yes. And Dusk will take that satchel of bat guano and just kind of stuff it in her bag and scramble back up and put her hood up, and we will become two gnomes in a cultist robe again. When Giggles says that they've redecorated, she'll start to turn the handlebars towards Giggles, like she wants to go that way, but she'll let TikTok ultimately decide if that's where we drive.
Oh, we definitely like come rolling down here. Does Giggles tell us about this like little wheel over here? This one.
Yes, Giggles would tell you about the wheel. I think she
What are you
kind
doing,
of swings
Alabastyr?
her hammer a little bit and then kind of looks at the gate and then giggles and tucks it back on her back on a holster.
Could either Dusk or I fit through the gate?
Dusk definitely could. The water, however, is a little over 2 foot deep at the base of the portcullis. How tall are you, Dusk?
Like 2'4".
Now,
So if we
there's
came up
some
with
of the
a game
bars that you
plan-
could have stood on.
So if we come up with a game plan, we could open this. Or at least spin it.
Can I try and lift it?
I got rope.
Yes, you can try to lift it, Giggles.
Sending me through?
What would you
like
like
to
on
go
a
through.
strength check or
Yes, ma'am.
okay? First roll of the evening, don't fuck it up.
Fun.
Good.
This is the Lowrollers, okay? I hope you realize that you joined this
One of
crew.
us.
I rolled a
You rolled a 2?
Yeah!
One of you. She is definitely one of you.
One of
Five
us.
total.
One of us.
A total of what?
5.
Total of 5.
Total.
You almost strain yourself trying to pick that up, trying to lift it. And you know, Giggles, that you're the strongest one in the group, that if you can't do it, you can't do it.
Yeah, she reaches down, she grabs the bars of the portcullis and tries. She like flexes, then she looks over her shoulder and lets out a little giggle. It's not moving.
If you can't do it, nobody else can.
Well, what about one of those ghostly hands? Could you spin
You
them?
have that?
Well, aren't you a wizard?
Oh, yes. I'm a first-year wizard. You know that thing about magic solving every problem except the problem of not knowing enough magic? That's actually one of the notes I haven't finished mastering yet.
You see TikTok start to like easily eye the rest of his black gunpowder, and like his eyes starting to widen.
Dustin's just gonna look down. No TikTok. Bad TikTok. Not yet. No. No bombs.
Do it, TikTok. Do it. Do it. And then she steps back, pulls out her accordion, and starts to play you a little theme.
Oh no, my weakness, a theme. A weakness to bombs and eager.
Alabastyr and
I think I need to
Tyre.
get off this ride.
I know of this ride. You weren't tall enough for it anyway, so, you know, you snuck on.
I made it work for me.
Alabastyr, what are you doing, sir?
I'm actually going to go down and join them and see about what's in closer to that chanting, see what's going on.
As Giggles got down there, the chanting would have stopped.
All right.
So you missed out on the concert.
Yeah. What's that?
Oh, that's offensive.
Tyre, you see everybody gathering around the watery edge and the portcullis, and you hear once again TikTok start talking about his gunpowder and bombs. But you also know that Kaelthar has wandered off on his own. And he is the one that heals everybody.
I'm gonna go
I
ahead.
would rephrase that as the one who's watching our back.
I'm gonna go ahead and hold my little mummy figure. I'm gonna look down at it and then kind of just give a little nod and place it in my pocket. And then from there, did I actually grab other things? Hold on, I know I grabbed other things. Let me double check how much that actually is. I'm also gonna go ahead and shift that hand and rope on. Well, actually, I'm gonna look at it and be like, kind of like jiggle a little bit, so it jumps on the rope, and then I'm stuck it in my pocket. From there, I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of look at the rest of them and be like, yeah, they're fine. I'm just gonna go ahead and follow over here and find where Kaelthar is, kind of like crop in and be like, he's working on a puzzle, it's fine. And I'm gonna go ahead and go over to the other one that is directly diagonal from him across the way.
You find another
Oh,
body.
look, another body.
This one's a little more intact. There's actually a little bit of sinew left on this one. Some rotting muscle. And you see a ring on one of its fingers.
Oh, can I?
It is also wearing the same type of tattered black robes that you guys are all wearing.
I have sleight of hand. Can I see if I can go ahead and give myself a little ring?
You don't even have to use sleight of hand. It's a skeleton, and its wrist is inside the manacles. You can just take that ring right off that bony finger. No problem.
Okay, I'm gonna take the ring off the bony finger, and I'm gonna give it a quick look over and just kind of be like, what's this ring all about here?
Looks like a gold ring. Definitely has some value.
Good, good. Is there
As you were-
anything else that maybe this skeleton has?
No, its clothes are all pretty much, the cloak that was on it is pretty much all rotted away. It does look like at one point in time it did have maybe like some type of a undergarment, but that is all rotted away to almost mummified, like a mummified diaper almost.
Oh no.
Yeah. Yellow in the front, brown in the back.
Jesus fuck. That wasn't for that, okay? Timing was impeccable.
Getting back over to Kaelthar as Tyre curses about finding an adult diaper. What are you doing, Kaelthar?
Let's keep going down the hall.
Okay.
For
You will
some
have to.
reason.
There is a bowl across the hall from Tyre. There is a little bowl that it's a porcelain bowl, stained brown in the bottom.
With nothing in it?
Nothing's in it.
No, I could use a bowl.
Okay.
Sure you want to use it? It's got something brown stained in it.
He said nothing in it.
Just stained brown. That's all I said.
And it's in a cell.
Pocket the brown stained bowl.
Porcelain
and then
too.
Continue. Yeah.
Yeah.
That could definitely come in handy.
You were over the porcelain god. I mean,
The next two are larger cells. The one to your right has somebody laying back there, which looks like they're in about the same shape as the one that Tyre is at, that he's at. This one over here, though, the skeletal remains in it. All that you see left is the skull and spinal column. And they look larger than human.
Oh, like someone used the rest of it to make an aspergillium?
Possibly.
Let's inspect that one. I don't know. Yeah. See if I can figure out what happened to the rest of the bones.
Why don't you give me an investigation?
Because I suck at it.
I expect nothing less.
14.
14. Why don't you go ahead and use that +1 that that somebody dropped earlier? I don't know where it went.
Okay.
But use that +1 so you get 15, please.
Okay.
Because when you there we go. Before time dropped another one for you just there. Because when you
Thank
do
you, Poe.
that, you do notice that there appears to be like the outline of a door right here, barely, in the dust and the dirt and the grime.
Oh, well, tell Tyre and then pop it open.
Okay, how do you pop it open, sir?
Sorry. I think we would have to use our hand.
I know, but I mean, what are you doing?
Well, I mean, like, I see a door. Do it, like, look for, like, a crack to, like, fit my fingers into.
Okay. you will find you'll find a pull ring that you have to like dig dirt and grime out of, and you think that was actually some flesh, like sinew, and yeah.
Well, the dead don't bother me. It's the undead. So
Oh, okay.
pull away.
Okay. And as you start to pull on it, you see that the door does start to pull open a little bit. Tik Tok, you and Dusk Shine, as you were down there at the water's edge, looking, examining, trying to decide if Dusk Shine can fit through here, and if she does fit through there, what are you going to do? Because the water is deep right there. She'd have to like stand on the bar and everything else. You all of a sudden hear a noise coming from this wall over here.
Definitely, if
You should
if
fire
Dusk
at it.
is okay with it.
Fire at it.
Don't even question me. Bang! Straight from the hip. A round goes off.
No, what are you guys doing?
I heard a noise. I heard a noise.
I fired. Shoot first, ask questions
I got
later.
scared. I got scared.
We had him delete the friendlyfire.exe file.
Was that Jim Bean?
Oh no.
No, I'm sorry. That is peanut butter whiskey. Ruben.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
Okay.
Couldn't think of the name for a second.
I just saw the
Better drink more.
white label, and it looked a little bit like Jim.
Abel's got more class than that.
I thought she did. That's why I was like, why would she have that?
I can't
So,
see
Peanut butter
very
jelly
well in
shots,
the dark.
obviously.
Right? Dusk, you don't have dark vision either, do you?
Just low light.
Just low light, and it's less than low light in here, but you did hear something coming from that direction.
There's going to be a 5-foot light. So with magical tinkering, it's going to have a emit light of a 5-foot bright light equal
Okay.
round over there. So we have 5 feet of vision, I guess, of light.
Well, with you shining some light, I'll give you, Dust, that you do see it looks like a door's being pulled open over there.
Against the wall. We do not too close to the wall in case another arm comes out of it, but we don't want to be seen. Okay? She's just gonna kind of cower at the handlebars.
And Giggles, you would have heard
Would it be
that.
right here?
Yes, sir. You would have heard Dusk being like, shh, shh. So would you, Alabastyr.
I'm assuming everything in the back, everybody heard that gunshot.
So you really did fire at the wall?
Yes.
Okay.
I absolutely did. Terrified.
Kaelthar, as you are starting to pull open this door, you hear the sound of, well, you've gotten to know very well, and that is of Tik Tok firing off a round from his pistol wand, his hand, that little thing that he uses.
Yeah, it just shoots out of my hand. My like wrist just like popped up. Yeah, like the Assassin's Creed blade, but instead of it's a gun. Yeah.
I recognize it as a pistol shot.
You recognize it as a pistol shot, and I want you to give. What's your passive perception, sir?
Oh, that's pretty good. It is 16.
Archivist is now recording.
You already were.
Yeah.
No.
It definitely said it before.
I don't think so. I think it was paused.
But I didn't have
That
her
bitch.
paused. That's weird.
Yeah, no. I almost made a joke about it, and I didn't. And I know you unpaused it.
Well, either way, if it'll pull up as 2 sessions or it'll pull up as 1, it'll be fine.
Weird.
Made sure it's still going.
Yeah. Okay. Um. Anyway, I'm going to look real quick just to make sure that she is recording. Yep, she's there. Okay. That's odd. Anyway, so Tyre, you also heard the gunshot, and you and Kaelthar, the door as you're pulling it open, you kind of feel the gun, the shattering of, is it buckshot or is it more of a pellet shot? Like a slug.
It is definitely a like just straight pellet shot.
Okay.
Because it is merely just like the equivalent of a flintlock pistol.
Okay. You kind of feel it like it hit the door as you were pulling open, and you see some dust fall from around there on the wall and everything on your side of the wall, Kaelthar.
Given my history with our trigger happy friend, I recognize it as one of his pistol shots, or at least that's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
Tik Tok. I yell out into the room. Tik Tok. We said delete friendlyfire.exe file. This is Kaelthar.
Free friend? No, he's scared? Us? Preventative maintenance?
I appreciate the initiative, but it's me. And Tyre.
Friends in the other room.
They found a way in.
Yeah, I tend to avoid portcullis when there's another way.
Very specific, and later I would like to know more about why.
We have a lot to talk about later, Dusk.
Am I in trouble next?
Oh, no. No. You're not in trouble.
Nope, just TikTok.
No, not TikTok either.
Let's go, TikTok.
Oh, Giggles, did you run over there?
Is it stuck to draw mode? Oh. There we go.
Giggles, you ran over there?
Yes. Sorry.
Okay. Okay. Alabastyr, are you going over there also? Okay.
Yeah, I am.
Okay. So, Kaelthar, you are able to open that door to where you can step out into the room. The smooth masonry walls provide excellent acoustic. That's why you were able to hear it throughout the entire basement area. There are featureless stone pillars supporting the ceiling, and murky waters covering most of the floor. To the west, to your right, there is a dark cave, and you can see just heaps of refuse and trash, and there's some furniture. You see what looks like an old wooden wheelchair. You see a small bed, a tore up chair, and looks like maybe there was a dresser. Kaelthar, you actually have dark vision, don't you, sir?
I have fantastic dark vision.
Yeah. You see some shinies in that pile also, Kaelthar. There are definitely some shinies in that pile.
Where was the pile? You said the west?
Over here. You can kind of see it now. Over there. There's a huge pile of debris and trash, and looks like there's some clothes in there. You see at least a single boot There might be another boot somewhere in there. You don't know. But there's definitely some shinies in there too. You see at least one blade of a weapon. Across from you, on that dais that rises up out of the water, there is an altar. And it is stained red from what you could probably safely assume is not paint. There are chains hanging down from the ceiling, dangling directly above that stone altar. And you can see hideous depictions of ghouls grasping upwards towards where the chains are hanging down.
How many chains are there?
Or do any of the ghouls look like Clyde?
None of the ghouls look like Clyde. And there are 2 chains hanging down from the ceiling with manacles at the ends of them.
Okay.
It'd be perfect to just string somebody up by the arms, by their wrists,
Kaelthar like turns
or
around
by
to the
their
group behind him.
ankles.
Or by their ankles. Kaelthar still turns around to the group behind him and says, I think we have found where the sacrifices were made. Be on the lookout for more ghouls.
Tik Tok is going to drive in after Kaelthar if there's no resistance from Dusk Shine.
So you know, that edge right there that goes to water, that is a 4-foot drop to the floor, but there's 2 feet. You already know there's at least 2 foot of water down there. At this place right there at the edge, it's probably not the shallow end of the pool, so you're probably looking at closer to 3 feet.
I don't see my head floating in the water, do I?
You don't see your head floating in the water. What a strange question to ask.
Yeah.
Me and Dusk Shine have gone down here because I'm assuming these are steps, yes?
Those are steps that go down, and then the last step, you see that there's another step beneath it, but the water there is almost 2 feet high.
Okay. Just trying to give us a little more distance in this room.
Kind of spreading out just in case. Okay.
Well, I mean, if something were to try to pull or do anything, my logic is there's a lot of movement here before we end up in water.
I understand.
Kaelthar yells out to Tik Tok, load defense mode.
Oh, I'm sorry. That ledge right there by Kaelthar is 5 feet high.
5 feet down, right?
5 feet down to the ground, with 3 feet of water.
Before letting TikTok drive away, Dusk would whisper over her shoulder, Alabastyr! I don't like necromancy, but I do think you should join us because Kaelthar said there might be more ghouls. I think that's your field of expertise. Okay.
So I do go join them. And, like, let's see here. This isn't good. Whatever this is for. Wait. Are they sacrificing to the ghouls? Or is this where they became ghouls?
That's the problem with necromancy. Everyone thinks they're an expert at it. No one realizes the undeath controls them.
It's a dying art.
Everyone's just dying to get into it.
Giggles would like to jump across to the platform, if possible.
So you
Hey,
know
well,
that it's about a 13-foot jump, Giggles. You figure if you get back to maybe here, you could run through the doorway and jump and probably make an athletics roll of maybe a DC 13 and land.
Okay. Do it.
Okay, let's do it. Kaelthar, do you mind scooting over so she can take off running and jump?
I do.
You were going to tell me something.
Above table, I don't think Giggles would run and jump. She would parkour.
Like a front aerial cartwheel.
Yeah, that works. Above table, Kaelthar would be like, let's exercise some caution. By the way, Giggles, I saw some shiny stuff down there.
Where is the pile again? Shiny.
The shiny pile is down this direction, but you can look, and it looks like it's a lot of trash, too. You remembered in the circus where you worked? Oh, sorry. Down here?
Oh, down in that area.
Yeah,
okay.
Down in that area. You remember at the circus there was a trash pile too, and occasionally things would get thrown away in the trash that you could use that later, and sometimes, when there were bodies that you wanted to dispose of, they weren't checked that well. But somebody remind Giggles, what is the phrase, Johnny? Her circus phrase?
Oh, yeah. Hold on. I
15%
actually have it.
Yes.
I actually have it. Yeah, the fact that
15% less maiming in the carnival of blah 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 blah.
Yes, that
was
one.
magnificent,
Yes.
marvelous traveling circus has 15% less maiming. Yes.
Yes.
Thank you.
Seti. So
Yes, sir.
Kaelthar did tell me to ready defense mode as
Yes.
I rolled down this way. So if anything were to move, I'm just gonna state that I had my I guess a quote unquote like action ready to shoot.
Okay.
Like the hand is already up. Like I am actively
Ready to
like
fire.
doing like the
scan,
Iron Man like
waiting?
scan. Yeah.
Okay. Giggles,
Skiing,
what'd you
Tik
get
Tok?
on that?
Giggles got a 15 on her athletics check to long jump
Nice.
across.
Okay. Dusk, as she is flying through the air with the most graceful of ease, doing a somersault
Mm-hmm.
and a turn.
Front aerial. Yeah.
What did you say, Dusk?
Oh, wow. I was gonna say, seeing TikTok ready his firearm, she would take out her spell book and get ready to cast an offensive spell if anything should happen. But now she is absolutely gonna also be distracted by just how much braver and more badass Giggles gets. I think Dusk is starting to get a girl crush on Giggles.
Okay.
Oh, amazing! I need her to teach me space buns.
She turns around and like blows you a kiss when she lands.
And as she lands, 13 of those ghostly hooded figures that you first saw, Giggles, appear around the entire room on the ledge. Kaelthar, one of them actually appears almost... I mean, you're used to like things being in and out of you because of how Giggles showed up and how weird the whole thing is. But one of these chanting figures is basically half... You're half inside of it. It's weird. But there's 13 figures around the room, and the chanting turns to, one must die, one must die, one must die, one must die. And it just keeps chanting over and over again as soon as Giggles' feet hits the dais.
Giggles also makes me think this at times.
Can I be exploring in the other room?
You sure can, but you would hear... I will have you exploring when it all happened, but you will hear the chanting. There are more remains. There are more bones. You will be able to... and I don't need you to roll anything because it's just bones, and that you will find another ring.
Yeah!
And a dagger.
Whoa! What kind of dagger?
Goblin.
It's
I don't know what you're talking about.
it's a
You're a
stiletto.
ranger, not a rogue.
It's a stiletto dagger.
No, I'm an elf, not a goblin. Thank you.
A stiletto dagger.
I'll just kind of like run out to all the rest of them. Guys, I found a dagger!
And then
Oh,
you hear
what?
the one must die. One must die. One must die.
What did you do?
Alabastyr's gonna shout to Giggles, "Giggles, get off of that!"
Off of this? And then Giggles
Yes!
steps up higher onto the dais. Kind of does a little twirl.
Okay.
It's a stage, right?
No, it's a sacrificial altar.
I mean, essentially, yeah, but the stage and the whole entire performance is your death.
Takes
Betty,
her hammer
for
and
the-
kind of spins it around.
That'll
Say
work.
before Giggles gets us all murdered. What exactly is coming out of me? It's like a shadow.
It looks it it looks like some type of an echo.
Oh well, I would be familiar with that.
Yes. Has Kaelthar ever met an Echo Knight?
I would have to roll a history for that, but given his background, shadows definitely would have been on.
Yeah,
The big
yeah.
deal.
No, I agree. And I believe that as a cleric from the Shadowfell, you would have seen echoes just in exist. You know that echoes are actually harmless. They're just really fucking scary. They're usually triggered by something, and usually something else will trigger them to stop.
One must die. One must die. Does anyone have a living being they're willing to sacrifice? Alabastyr.
Alabastyr's just gonna turn his head and look at you like, "Excuse you? I'm the necromancer. and You're asking for a sacrifice."
Not to turn it undead, to kill it. What about your pet rock?
It's just a rock.
Kaelthar,
Right,
what?
but
What? Did you just say Pet Rock is alive? This is a rock.
it's not undead, right? That's just the skull he's dating.
Here, did you check
Too
to see
valid.
if he's all right? I'm pretty sure there's something wrong with Kaelthar. Must be an imposter. He's asking for a sacrifice. Isn't he the one who's supposed to be against that?
I'm against the undeath, not death. Death is natural. What you do, well, I don't want to presume. What necromancy may do is disturb the natural order. These echoes are demanding a life. Let's give them your rock.
I mean, it's just a rock, but
You converse with it, its size. It has as much of a soul as our friend Tik Tok.
weird.
Wait a minute. Did you just say I don't have a life?
No, I'm arguing that you do.
Okay.
I can't get a life.
Giggles, I assume that you're just like dancing around the whole stage.
Yeah, she's living her best go-go dancer dreams right now, just kind of like swinging her hammer around like a lightsaber, slowly spinning and monitoring all of the cultists around the room. I think at the discussion of one must die, she kind of looks around and says, one of these could die.
What if we just left and closed the door like with the broom? Then no one has to die, right?
That sounds good. Tyre, by the way, there's shiny things down there.
There's shiny things down there.
Here's my question. Why would there just be in Kaelthar?
Why did I just picture Giggles standing up on top of the altar, reaching up and grabbing the chains and dancing while she's holding the manacles?
Oh, no.
Oh, like one of those like high-rise rope
I don't want to
dancers.
answer that question, but
Yes. Yes.
Giving a full-on aerial performance right now.
right.
Hold it.
Harry,
Like, as in you, like, pull yourself up off the altar with, like, holding the chains, pulling yourself up all the way?
Mm-hmm. Like aerial silks.
As soon as her feet leave the altar, all of the cultists, all 13 of them, okay, stop chanting, "One must die." Okay. And instead they say, "Lorgoth the Decayer, we awaken you. The end comes. Death be praised." And let's all roll initiative as that heap
Excuse me?
comes to life.
Buddy, that was
Does my-
Lorgoth.
does-
What?
Does my action go off? Does mine and Dusk Shine's actions go off?
Yes, I will give you that opening volley.
Okay.
Anyway, it said, "Lorgoth the Decayer, we awaken thee. The end comes. Death be praised." And we're rolling initiative.
Sorry. Well, okay, well. Spot on.
Sorry, Seti, do we just tell you our initiative, or
Yes,
is there
ma'am.
talk
I don't
on,
use the
initiative tracker?
initiative tracker on there. I just track it myself. So, Tyre, what'd we get? A what teen?
I cut out on that. A 13.
A 13? And Giggles?
10.
10. Low rollers it is. Kaelthar?
I just put that dice
16.
in timeout.
16. Tik Tok?
4.
4. Alabastyr?
10.
What was it?
10.
10. Giggles first or you?
Let's go with Giggles first.
Okay. And Dusk?
15.
A what teen?
15.
15. Look at you, almost first. Okay. So, I need, it was Tik Tok and Dusk both had an opening volley that you fired off as soon as something happened.
Go ahead, TikTok.
Right. I am shooting. So does a 19 hit?
A 19 does hit.
I do this plus 1. Three points of damage.
Woohoo! 3 points of damage. Okay. And Dusk?
So Dusk is going to shout, "Feel the but not super confident, and a tiny fire is going to shoot out from her hand. Will a 16 hit?
16 does not hit. I am sorry.
Try harder. Oh, magic.
Okay. Top of the order, round 1. Kaelthar, followed by Dusk, and then Tyre. Kaelthar, what are you... let's see, we got... Crafty has given guidance. Who's at 2? Okay, Dusk. Okay, I figured as much. You two are sorority sisters after all.
Life.
Does Kaelthar have any idea what this thing is?
Kaelthar, I doubt it, but why don't you go ahead and give me a nature check, Kaelthar.
Ooh, nature. What I got there? One straight roll. 15.
It's a heap of trash. It's a living heap of trash. You're pretty sure that's what it is. It's definitely not. It's not undead, but it's definitely a living heap of trash.
Oh, it is alive.
You see.
Perhaps it's shambling towards me.
It might be. If you had a little bit of meta, it might be.
Yeah. Oh, well, we'll sacred.
Okay.
Dex save 14 DC. So Luna, burn the trash.
Well, it definitely does go off. But as soon as the sacred flame hits, is it fire damage or is it?
It's radiant.
Radiant? Okay. How much damage do you do?
4 points.
4 points of damage. Gotta love them low rollers. Anything else, Kaelthar?
We're first level. That was a D8, you know. He's gonna move up and yell, "We should fall back! It's a pile of trash."
Is that it, Kaelthar?
Yeah, I'm not gonna make a take out the trash joke. But...
You wanna do any movement or anything?
I did.
Oh, okay. Dusk, you are up, ma'am.
Oh my gosh, what is that? Hold on a clock tick. And for my bonus action, I'm gonna hold up my finger and everything around me is gonna slow for just a mo. And I'm gonna strain, what do my tiny gnome eyes see? And I'm gonna cast Moment to Think to try and recall, have I learned anything in school about a moving pile of trash?
Why don't you go ahead and give me a nature roll?
Oh boy.
This place called Fraggle Rock.
You can have an inspiration point for that flashback, Johnny. I appreciate that.
That's good. That's worth it. No, 19 on the nature roll.
19 on a nature roll. You have heard of very large plants that sometimes can come alive, but you don't see as much plant life on there as it. It's weird. It's weird. It almost resembles. You'd heard one time about this, like the heaping mound of like refuse and trash and leaves and living material that like was a mound that would shamble. But this doesn't look exactly like what you've been described. This looks different. this doesn't look natural. It's almost like this is some type of abomination of that creature that you've heard of.
Swamp thing.
You know that mound, you know that it is resistant to fire and cold. You got a 19. The dice gods shine upon you, Dusk. And you know that lightning damage tends to heal it.
Ooh.
As everything around you starts coming back into view, coming back into movement.
My gosh. Don't shoot fire at it! Don't shoot lightning at it! This gambling mound of trash is some abomination! Oh my gosh! Okay, She's gonna start flipping through her book, and then she's gonna clutch this diamond pendant that's hanging from her neck, and with her other hand, she's gonna start to move her fingers in a circle, and she's gonna shout, and she's going to cast chromatic orb towards the abomination. And she's gonna try to hit it. Ooh, with a 21.
That definitely hits.
Okay, so this little orb of energy is gonna appear in her hand, and first it's gonna flash like a orange flame. She's gonna shake her head, and then it's gonna look like a little frosty ice cube, and she's gonna shake her head. It's gonna crackle with static energy. She's gonna nope, and then she's gonna stop shaking when it finally starts to kind of rumble like a storm in her hand, and then she's going to throw it towards the creature, to try and throw some thunder damage its way. And she's going to take out some d8s from her fabulous dice bag.
She's gonna auto crit according to crafting.
I accept.
Not acceptable. Not acceptable.
Okay.
That was bad.
Whatever the DM says.
No, I'm talking to the dog.
Wait, do I actually auto crit?
Yeah, you do. Per crafting.
Okay.
Credit
On a
and
spell.
Hank agreed.
Auto crit on a spell. That's max damage plus damage. What's the max?
3d8, so 24.
4, and then roll 3d8.
Okay, 24, that's 7, 6, and 1, so 14. 24 and 14 is 38 damage.
Okay.
Take treat.
Nice.
That thing.
Thanks, Crafty!
You see, like, 2 drawers kind of like fall to the ground, and like a folding chair opens up as it roars at you.
Oh, crap. I mean,
As that happens, Kaelthar says, "Make it hurt more," and he holds up his holy symbol and casts accelerate, decelerate.
Add that die.
The Saluna version. Not
Add that die.
It's actually 2d6.
Yeah, it's actually 2d6. Add those 2d6.
Do they auto crit?
No. Nice try.
amazing.
Had to ask. That's 8.
Okay.
I would have given that to you, DJ.
Yeah. You're not DMing this.
Only always Wednesday.
Love you, Abel. Is that your turn, Dusk?
Let's see, bonus action, standard action, and then she's not moving anywhere, but she's gonna throw off this cultist hood because there's no pretending anymore. And Thorn is gonna pop up and kind of crawl onto her shoulder because he's like very emboldened now
A
by
little
this
pseudo
spell
dragon.
that
Oh yeah,
she's
you know
cast.
that that right there. You know that you should have gotten at least an A for that. At least, I mean, you know that was good.
Thorn and I are gonna high five.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tyre, as you see this thing coming to life, I want you to give me a nature roll. The DC's a lot less for you because you're a ranger.
Sorry, I was muted and talking. Nature rolls a 20, right?
Yep, D20 with whatever your plus is in nature.
Yeah, but there's only the thing that I need to know what the thing. That's a
Gotcha.
15.
15. Okay. Yeah, this is some type of an abomination of what you've seen in the wild before as a shambling mound, but this is definitely some type of an abomination of it. I mean, this is like evil incarnate. It is like one of those nature shambling mounds that you've seen, like on evil crack.
Oh no.
Not the good crack, the evil crack.
We're fucked. Let's take it down.
And what are you doing, Tyre?
Okay, so
Giggles, you are next. Followed by Alabastyr. Believe it or not, the abomination actually goes after TikTok. That's how bad I rolled.
Wow.
Low roller.
Welcome to the club.
You should accept him in as one of you.
Oh, we could adopt the monster.
Can we keep him as a pet?
Can I pet that mound?
I can.
Can I pet that mound?
Can I pet that mound? Can I pet that mound? Okay, so I need to. Sorry, I had paint on my paintbrush and I did not want it to stick. This bitch is 40 feet away. Okay. We're going heavy crossbow again. Okay, I was right. Never mind, we're going with that one. At 25, does that hit?
That hits. Roll that
Okay.
damage.
Damn.
What type of damage is that, ma'am?
Give me a minute.
What does he do?
So that is piercing damage.
Okay.
Give me a second.
Yes.
Because I rolled the wrong thing. I meant to roll a d20 and I actually did 12, so that's on me.
Yeah. That happened the other night to the barbarian.
Hey, what's the 0 stand for? 0
Ten,
or 10?
10.
Okay, so go ahead and make that 14 for me, please.
14 damage. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else?
I would also like to use my bonus action of Hunter's Mark on him as well, which...
Okay. I'll put it on there for you.
I don't know if I roll for that now or for that next.
I believe Hunter's Mark you roll right now.
Okay. La 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 la.
Okay.
Dose.
Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. That is Giggles. You're up.
Giggles has a hold of one of the manacles and is like running every couple of steps on the altar and like spinning around in a circle, almost like a swing.
Mm-hmm.
And so her voice is kind of going in and out as she swings through the room. But as she gets closer to it, like on the approach, she kind of leans over and says, "Step right up, everybody, this way to see the moldy moss monster. 1 copper a look." And she's going to cast Vicious Mockery. A Wisdom 15 save for that thing.
Nat 20 on the purple die.
I thought you were retiring.
I said after all the curseofstrahds. That's a save, Giggles. That's a save.
That hurts my feelings. That hurts my feelings a lot. I'm not gonna lie, and it's cantrip, so there's not even half damage, so.
I know. Savers suck, and
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
You gotta keep spinning?
Yar. I think we would like to Bardic Inspire.
Okay. Who are we inspiring?
Yeah. Bonus action, inspiration. Who's next? Is it Alabastyr?
I would be.
Alabastyr.
Yeah, we'll give it to Alabastyr.
Okay.
What does Bardic Inspiration do again?
Hers is D6.
All right. Well, makes it my turn now.
Yes, sir.
All right. So Alabastyr sees that thing. It's like, it's alive. Good. Pulls out that little mirror, smashes it, then comes and do a stretch from him.
What are you casting, Mr. Alabastyr?
Negative energy ray.
Okay.
And 18 is 24 hit it.
24 does hit it. Excuse me, before time music, we do not talk about ourselves like that, sir.
Saying bad things
It's a
about himself
spray
again.
bottle.
Or 5 points of damage. 5 points of necrotic damage.
Okay. No, it's not true. Okay, 5 points of necrotic damage. Anything else, Mr. Alabastyr? Probably distracted by the hot clown look.
As Alabastyr does that, and do anything else? Nope. I think that'll actually end my turn.
Mr. Tik Tok. They call me Mr. Tik Tok.
So I have a question. Can I sacrifice, or can I split
Dusk?
my movement?
No, you cannot sacrifice Dusk.
Well, no. I wasn't gonna say sacrifice Dusk by any means.
Can you
However,
sacrifice?
hear me out.
Okay.
However, hear me out. Because I do have handlebars that are on top of my head. Can my movement be split between me and Dusk? Because Dusk does have the ability to control me from topside. She does have like the little handlebars.
Are you doing it to add to her movement also? To where half your movement becomes half of hers? I will
So
allow
if
it.
she were to move instead of her movement, it would just cost me mine because she is inherently, yes, moving, but she's using me as a vehicle.
I will allow that.
Okay. So just so that way you're aware, on your turn, you do have 30 feet of movement, and it would just burn my movement up. With that being said, so I'm going to be casting a little more of a retreatist spell, I guess. And I'm going to be giving myself Longstrider to give me an additional 10 feet of movement for the next hour. And I go, I look to like these like little eyes pop up out of like my head, I guess, and pop up to like Dusk, and it's like, free more movement. Initiate Longstrider mode, and like there's like a little engine like that like kicks on. It's like, and you can tell that it is definitely chugging a little bit harder, a little bit faster. So that'll be my action, and then I am going to just have the fake polymorph wand in my other hand.
Okay.
And I'm going to be prepping. Does Dusk want me to move anywhere now? Like, does you give me any sense of direction?
Wherever you want, just don't get too close.
All right, and where is this mountain? Because I don't see him on the map. Oh, I do. I'm not zoomed out far enough. Yeah, I'm gonna keep us right here because we're at a distance, and I like distance. I can't really do much to him.
Okay. And that's your turn, TikTok? Was that your turn, TikTok? You done?
Yes. Okay. So me and Dusk have, when she moves me, we have, I think, 40 feet of movement.
Okay.
Yeah, we got 40 feet right now. So I'm a little machine just bubbling up, ready to move, ready to scatter.
Didn't mean to.
Can't reach anyone yet. Okay. That is the end of round 1. Round 2. Kaelthar, you were up, then Dusk, then Tyre.
We should beat a hasty retreat, fellow of friends. And he will ask Luna to burn it again in radiant energy.
Okay.
DC 14 deck save from Sacred Flame.
Missing it by 1. Why wouldn't somebody give me +1?
Because you're part of the low rollers.
It's only 6. Radiant flames come down, silvery, and a little bit of fire, and, well, not fire, silvery beams burn it for 6 more.
Okay.
And he yells for everyone, fall back, we will close the door. It's our best move.
Dusk.
Tell you what, Seti, I'll be nice to you. I will give you a +1 damage to Kaelthar's attack, just like I did with Pidge that one time.
Is it necrotic?
Yeah, I redeemed a boon from the mist just for
Whatever. Dusk, you are up. Kaelthar, do you move to go through that door? Or not?
No, but he yells for everyone else to do it.
Okay.
The Raven Queen will guide me.
Okay.
Raven Queen? I thought he served saloon. This is complicated.
When Dusk looks at this shambling abomination, like a couple of drawers flew out. Does it still look pretty, as healthy as a pile of trash can look?
You know what, Dusk? You are the perfect person to stare at that. Why don't you give me a perception roll?
Because I suck at perception. Okay. $14.
14. There's something inside of there.
A lot of trash.
No, there's flesh inside there.
Like, trapped and trying to get out? Or
You don't think
wearing all
that's-
this trash like armor? Okay.
You can think whatever you want to think, but you see some flesh on the inside. Yeah. You can tell everybody if you want, or you can keep it to your cute little self.
Oh no, open book. She's gonna go, my god, that's gross. Right, there is flesh in there, so I don't know if it's eating the baby or what, but maybe...
You know what? I'm glad you called money on that, because holy shit, that is a baby.
Baby
oh my
in
God.
there?
That's Walter.
Walter? Does the baby look like it's controlling the mound, or it's stuck in the mound? Does it have baby emotions right now? Like, what do I see?
The baby's not alive, remember? It was... Remember what happened to it? Remember the...
Oh, so you mean it's in there like just one of the pieces of junk is the baby?
Yeah.
Oh, gross. Kaelthar, I think Walter's body is in there. Closing doors is becoming our signature move, but we may also need to deal with this problem. Dusk is going to steer Tik Tok closer to the door, but she's not interested in getting too close to the shambling mound of trash and baby. And so she's gonna stop us probably there-ish and let Tik Tok decide what happens after. But then she is going to look at Thorn, and his little purple dragon self, and go, mmm. And she's gonna clutch that gem around her neck again, and then start swirling her hand in a circle and shout, "Oh!" And she's gonna wait. The little orb in her hand is gonna look kind of like acid. It's gonna look like fire. Nope. It's gonna keep scrolling. Thunder, and she's gonna throw it again at the big scary mound.
Okay.
And hit with a 24.
24 hits.
Okay, so this time, this now that she sees there's a baby in there, this thunderous orb is going to go and then skirt around, and she's gonna try really hard not to hit the baby with this thunder. Yes, and she's gonna do damage. Oh my gosh, she's gonna do 15 points of damage.
Okay. Nice. Is that your turn, Dusk?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Tyre, you're up. Giggles on deck.
Did you just say there was a baby in there? Like, why? And this is a pile of trash? They threw the baby away?
With the
Are you
bathwater.
kidding me? Apologies, what'd you say, Seti?
I said with the bathwater.
Damn. Damn. Okay, what are we at? Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and smack it again with another heavy crossbow for.
Okay.
Ta-da! Yeah. Fuck. 11. Does that hit?
No, ma'am. 11 does not hit.
Fuck.
11 does not hit.
Just gonna kind of be like, nobody saw that. It wasn't me.
It wasn't you. Is that your turn, Tyre?
That's my turn, and I'm done.
Okay. Giggles. What you doing, girl?
So on a scale from shrubbery to mulch, this thing looks pretty healthy.
Yes. Looking more like shrubbery, less like mulch. It's definitely been trimmed. You know, it probably a little over trimming. You know, there's some bare spots.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I think.
Oh, please try to romance it, please. Poe just said, ask if it's hot.
Listen, it's a baby, not a larva inside. Okay, calm down. So hypothetically, on this chain that I'm swinging around on, how far out do you think that goes?
I'm thinking that as you swing from the left arm, you could probably get out to about there.
Okay.
Like almost 5 feet distant. You know, you're probably like a good 7-8 feet away. You could, with a really good roll, you could probably kick at it. But I don't think that's what you're thinking of doing.
Hypothetically, if she had her hammer in her hand and she went all the way around and then on the upswing let go of the chain, do I get bonus damage on bonking it? Like a flying kick sort of situation?
Yeah, I'll give you that. Yeah. You're talking about like basically landing on it, hitting it as you land, hitting it too?
Like,
or are you talking about like
from
hitting
the
it?
chains to add to her swing.
Okay. Are you going to land on it or are you going to land next to it after you hit it?
I think we'll land on it because it's surrounded by 5 feet of water.
Yeah. Well, no, the water's only 3 feet deep there.
Okay. But still, this thing's pretty big, right?
Yeah, it's pretty big.
Yeah. So she's gonna try and swing into it and bonk it with her clown hammer.
Okay. Yeah, I will give you I'll give you an extra D10 of damage.
Fuck yeah. Let's go. Okay, 15 to hit.
You need an inspiration die. And I know that Giggles does have inspiration. At least one. Actually, you guys have advantage. Remember that advantage roll? That everybody has?
Everyone has audience inspiration.
Everybody has one.
Do it. Do it. Benji, you're a goddess and a queen. Not roll any better. I rolled worse, in fact.
Okay, well, there is a +1 on there, and there's an audience inspiration, so add a d6.
Okay.
And
So
that plus the
of two
+1, you
rolls
will
was
at least hit.
15 plus a 1
Is
16. And you
16.
still want
Yep, you still
a
need
D6.
just
17.
17 is the armor class.
Squeaking it out. Meet it, beat it.
Squeaking it out. Meet it, beat it. You land and you slam that hammer into the back of a dresser. A drawer shoots out across the water.
"13 bludgeoning damage."
13 bludgeoning damage.
DM, may I interrupt?
You may interrupt.
My girl crush just hit this thing.
Yeah.
Dusk is cheering, and she would like to use a reaction to cast Accelerate. So you're gonna see her fling her hand out in excitement. You're gonna see a drop of oil, fly out from her hand, and she's gonna shout "Rack!" and cast Accelerate to add a d6 plus 4 to that damage, which you may roll.
Are you sure you don't want to roll it? I'm not rolling real great tonight.
I can roll if you want.
You got to be a low roller. You're in the party.
Oh, I think I'm well on my way to low rolling.
Okay.
What'd you add to it?
5.
Okay,
Oh, yeah.
so that makes it an 18.
Hmm?
And Giggles, as you land on that thing and you slam that hammer into it, landing on top of it, you realize that you have bloodied it.
She's just kind of like piggybacked on this thing with her hammer. She's like, "That's how you do a disappearing act."
Further cementing her badassery in Dusk's eyes. Oh my gosh.
And Giggles, you can have an inspiration.
Oh, thanks.
Alabastyr, you are up.
See here, you know what? Worked so well once, let's turn it around and do it again. Ganzen Dustratrabem! 17 hits it,
17 hits it.
or a whole 6 points of damage. Necrotic damage.
Okay.
And
Oh, they just made that an auto crit.
oh, so let's make that 12 points of damage, necrotic damage. Then
What's the max?
max would be 6,
Okay, so yeah, 6 plus 6 is 12.
and I rolled a 6. So yep.
Okay. There you go. Is that your turn?
I'm actually going to take a. Let's see here. I'm actually going to go this way.
Oh, and you get another advantage, Alabastyr. So you guys might want to go ahead and utilize at least one of them. Oh, well, you just went, Alabastyr. So what are you doing for movement, or what are you doing? Oh, you're moving down there.
Right over here. Yep.
Right on.
Tried to
Okay.
some confusion going here.
Yeah, it's a little confused now that it has more than one target.
Yeah, don't want to get all our ducks in a row now, do we?
Nope. As Giggles is on top of it, I do want everybody using range to know a crit does give an opportunity to hit her. Doesn't guarantee you hit Giggles, but it does give an opportunity. Okay? No, Alabastyr is not a necromancer. Alabastyr is a conjurer?
I'm
Enchanter.
an
Enchanter.
Yes.
Yeah, you're an
Archivist
enchanter.
even said, I am an enchanter.
Yes. It really, for real, Abel, Archivist listed. Yes, Archivist listed him as an enchanter. Okay, Tik Tok,
Yeah,
what are you doing?
So TikTok is going to be using So I'm going to like point that polymorph wand that I have, and it has the shrunken head and the hag's finger on it. And I'm going to point it at like the baby on the inside and be like, "Be safe." Does anything fizzle out of this?
No, nothing does.
Awesome. We're gonna continue to roll on down, and then kind of like get like just on the inside of the room, so that way we can like pop out and assist.
But TikTok, you can have a point of inspiration for trying to make something out of that wand that was not a wand. You can have inspiration.
I still have more work with it to be done. And yeah, that'll be it. Because it's in water, I can't really do much.
Gotcha.
My one weakness.
Giggles, it is basically spinning around in the water trying to grab you. Just so you know. Unbelievable. Giggles does a 17 hit. Did I lose Giggles?
I think so.
Where did Giggles?
Sorry,
Giggles
I
is
had to
back.
pee. I had to pee.
Oh,
I'm back. I'm back.
Okay. Man, we're. It is 11:07. We should have gone to break. We'll go to break here right after its turn. Does a 17 hit Giggles? Yes, it does.
17
okay.
hits Giggles.
Okay.
Her AC is 14.
Okie dokie. And no, you can't auto miss already. I already hit. Too late.
Did it by chance roll with disadvantage because I'm on its back and it's spinning around trying to get me in deep water?
Sure, I will give you that.
I'm just asking for a friend.
Oh
Literally.
yeah, it definitely hit. Because the other one was almost a crit. But so the 17 hits.
Fair enough.
Ooh. That is 16 points of bludgeoning damage as it hits you with a chair.
It came back from the high rise.
Give her the chair.
Yep, it used the chair. And with that, everybody, we're going to take a short little break so everybody but Ava can go to the bathroom. She doesn't get to because she just did. But look, even Tank's like, cool, break. And when we come back from break, I'm going to go ahead because Tyre, Miss Gingy, did a Tank treat. So we will give him his treat when we come back from break. Actually, no, I'm going to do the Tank treat. What? Do it now?
Do it right now because you missed it when I actually ended up saying tank treat. You didn't hear it.
Oh, I saw it. The problem was I did see it.
So I was just like,
I
said it out loud.
Oh, you said it out loud. Yeah, I didn't hear you say it.
I said it out loud.
I didn't hear you say it.
That's what I'm trying to get at.
But I read it. But do you want me to do it right now before we go to break for everybody?
Right now.
Okay, everybody else go to break. I am pausing my friend. Okay, there we go. She is paused. Tank, they want to give you... Oh, look at this. Somebody else is in the room and gets a tank treat too. It's a 2-for-1. I will go ahead and turn on the tank camera. The tank cam. Come out here, little one. Let them see you. Turn around and face the camera.
Not so little anymore.
No, she's not so little anymore. You're a good boy, aren't you? Can I shake? Can I have a shake real quick? Shake. Good boy. There you go. Hey, will you shake my hand, little one? Shake my hand. Good girl. Can you both sit? You're sitting pretty, aren't you, Tank? Good boy. Oh, look at you sitting pretty. That's a good girl sitting pretty. Here you go. Good job. Okay, now we're going to go to break, everybody, and we will be back in just a few moments. Look at the cool artwork that we have now for the Be Right Back on. Yep, look at that artwork.
Oh, you going to Gen Con? Oh, wait, that's 25. Oh, yeah, that's right. I just remembered. You have someone in your server who's going to Gen Con. I'm making my first pilgrimage this year.
I'm going this year.
There's gonna be like 30 people at Gen Con that I know.
Wait,
I'm sure. I was going to say there'll be a lot more than 30 people.
100,000.
well, I don't know anyone going besides the friend I'm traveling with, so hook it up. Wait, Libby, did you say you're going?
Yeah, we actually just decided. So I'm going to miss the next session because it's our 10-year anniversary. But there's like nothing in March we really wanted to go to. And so for our 10-year, his parents are going to watch our kids so that we can do an overnight at Gen Con. We're nerds.
Awesome.
No way. What night?
That is awesome.
I don't know if we're doing Thursday, Friday, or Friday, Saturday yet. We
Poe
just got
said
the
he's
4-day
gonna be
ban
there.
because it's here. Wait, what?
Before time said he's going to be there.
Oh, shit. I'm going to be there. And I get in Wednesday and leave on Sunday, so.
5th year in a row. Oh my gosh, that means I've been there when before time was there. Oh,
Yeah,
All these
Crafty's
missed
going to
opportunities.
Awesome Con next weekend.
everybody needs to come here to teeny tiny little flat con where I met Seti and Jamie, and we can just all party.
FlatCon is actually where I won the title of Iron DM.
Iron GM.
Mm-hmm. I have to defend my title this year.
You are coming back. Yes.
Yes.
Well,
here we
Libby,
have-
I want to meet you. Let's do it.
Dude, let's make it
And
happen.
Mr. Libby.
Yeah.
So out here in New York, we have this thing in Syracuse called Retro Game Con.
AlleyCon,
Unfortunately, I think is tomorrow.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me just check. Actually, I don't think it's until April, but
I'm also, a bunch of us are going to SalukiCon in, is that April? I think April is SalukiCon. We have to defend our title that 6 of us from the tavern won D&D in a D&D tournament last year. So we have to defend our title,
Wait, should I say it? You can't win D&D.
right?
Oh, yes, you can.
I win D&D almost 6 nights a week. Just hanging with friends, playing D&D. I win. But I also won a tournament at SalukiCon last year with 5 other amazing players. I need to change my camera back. Nobody wants to watch the game from Tank Cam. There we go.
no, I was actually wrong. It's the Collector's Con that is this month. It's March 28th and 29th. And the Retro Game Con is in October.
Okay. In January, February, March, April. I think it's May. I got to check my calendar, but I'm going to ClashCon in Utah for the Guinness World Record most DMs DMing at one time. Because I figure since I'm an Iron DM and since I've won D&D, I also need to be in the Guinness Book of World Records for being involved in the most DMs DMing at one time. Because that just sounds like it'd look cool on a resume. A D&D resume. I mean, nobody's going to go, whoa, you're in the Guinness Book of World Records for the most DMs? I'm hiring you. Yeah.
Wait,
it
we're
could
still on
happen.
stream. Poe, let's meet up at Gen Con.
You could always just message him in the Discord server. You know that, right? You don't have to
yeah.
yell at him.
No, I'm kind of the yeller.
Don't get it twisted.
Okay.
He likes to get yelled at.
Hey,
Definitely on a Friday night, too.
I am not going to kink shame my music maestro, okay? You know he missed last week's game because he was at a gala. Did you hear about that, Abel?
No.
Yeah, he was at a gala last Wednesday. It was a musician gala.
Wow.
Ever get? Did he get that girl's phone number?
Well, he's married.
So I hope not.
Did he get her number?
Sorry.
I hope so.
Unbelievable. Okay. Let's go ahead and jump into this, shall we?
Jumping into welcoming your raiders? Yes, you shall.
Oh, there are raiders. Look at that. What's up, raiders? From True Spaz 08. Thank you very much for raiding. Greatly appreciate it. This is Death House. This is I keep looking at the Twitch, but this is Death House, and they are fighting the final boss in Death House. They've ran away from most of the other monsters in Death House. They locked a broom in a closet because the broom was kicking their ass. But you know, all that can be dealt with after this, right? Because after this, they're going to feel big and bad and tough and everything, and they can go fight the rest of the house, right? Speaking
it's not
of
running away, it's a tactical retreat.
Tactical retreat. Okay, we will call it a tactical retreat. That is what we will call it. Let me go ahead and bring my friend back, and we will get going. Okay? Sound like a plan?
Yeah.
Archivist is now recording.
Okay. You know what I don't... So, Crafty can sound just like that, and sometimes Crafty says it, and I'm not sure if it's the real one or if it's Crafty. Okay. Let's go ahead and get back into this. We're at round 3. Kaelthar, you are up.
Seeing that no one is listening to him, he shames everyone for the lack of listening ears. And then we'll implore Selûne to once again bathe the abomination in her holy light and cast Sacred Flame at it. Hopefully, silvery radiance beams down on it. DC 14 dex save.
Please behave. Oh my god, that's the exact opposite of behave. Yeah, that's a failure.
All right, well, a whopping 6 points of radiant damage. And he continues to implore everyone, back through the door. Close it. We can kill it through the portcullis.
Dusk, you are up. Tyre, you are on deck.
Does
We do
Dusk...
have another 40 feet of movement now.
Perfect. Does Dusk have a clear line of sight at the shambling abomination from just in the doorway? Or would I have to drive us out of the door? Whoa!
Yeah, you do.
Oh boy. Okay. So first, Dusk is going to take her spell book and she's actually going to close it for a minute. Okay. Let's see if this works. I've been watching. I've been listening. She's going to take her hand and point it at the shambling mound. And you're going to hear her start muttering some words under her breath. And her blue witch mark is going to actually start to glow white. And you're going to see a kind of a faint white light around her. And I would like the shambling abomination to make a dex save, please.
Crap. Yeah, that's a big fat failure.
Okay, so what's going to happen then is... Oh, yes. That light around her is going to get brighter and brighter and brighter, and then you're going to see this little tiny spark of radiant light come from above and strike the abomination on the folding chair, and he will take 5 points of radiant damage as she casts Sacred Flame, just like Kaelthar.
Okay.
And she's going to open her eyes and go, "Can't believe it worked! I can't believe it! I can't wait to tell my professor it worked! Oh, I have so much more to try now. And then she's going to wheel herself and TikTok. Let's see. You said 40 feet of movement?
Yeah, we have 40 feet.
Do. Up to here. She's swinging around. Unless TikTok resists, which he certainly is welcome to.
No, absolutely.
And
no, I gave us Longstrider so that way we can scoop.
You're the
Kaelthar,
best.
you would be so happy 2 people are listening to you. Tyre, you are up. Giggles on deck. You're muted.
You're muted.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fuck all that.
Got the button for you.
Hold on. Okay, party, what are we doing? Are we retreating? Are we not retreating? Are we listening to Dad?
Well, 2 of us have retreated.
You see that Alabastyr ran towards it. You see that Giggles is on top of it. You see the 2 gnomes like rolled out of the room. Roll out.
Like Transformers.
Auto gnomes, roll out.
Oh my god, I love it.
I'm gonna kind of like side eye them as they leave and roll out the door, going like, okay, well, fine. And then I'm gonna go ahead and take a couple of steps back. This is Papa. I'm by a couple of steps back. I mean, a lot of steps. So I'm on the other side of the door, and then I'm gonna go ahead and re-pull out. By re-pull out, I mean readjust my heavy crossbow.
Okay.
And where the fuck did I put there? Just Does a 17 hit?
17's the armor class.
Fuck yeah! Let's get it. Let's get it. Get it. Get it. Get it. I forget which one was the D10 again. I found it, don't worry. Six of piercing, please and thank you.
Nickel and diamond it, low rollers. Nickel and diamond it. Tyre, is that your turn, sir?
That's my turn.
Okay. Giggles, you're up.
Yeah. So Giggles is still kind of on its back, and what she's going to do is she's going to lean over the top of it, over its head, and she's going to put her hands over her face, and then she's going to go peekaboo to see if she can make the baby laugh, and she's going to cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter. It's a Wisdom 15 save.
No. Didn't save.
Fantastic. It is now going to fall prone and become incapacitated.
I love this.
And as it is falling, I would like to gracefully dismount onto the ledge if possible.
Yeah, you better, because otherwise you're taking fall damage as it crushes you.
Mm-hmm.
So give me a dex save.
A dex saving throw, you got that. Modifier is... Okay, you have +4. Don't
And
fuck
Corbin
this up.
did a reroll as well.
18.
You saved.
Does like a little somersault and then lands on the ledge over here.
Yes, it's unpaused.
Okay.
To answer.
And
Libby.
then while it's incapacitated, I believe that means it cannot take an opportunity attack, in which case I'm going to make a tactical advance in the opposite direction.
Okay.
It's 30 or 35? 35. Cool. Get into the door.
You guys hear this garbled, gurgling giggles. Say that 3 times really fast. Garbled, gurgling giggles as the trash mound falls to the ground, and you see it trying to pick itself back up. Excuse me, trying to pick itself back up. It's giggling, it's gurgling this water, it's laughing, and it's hideous.
It's having a grand time.
Giggles, is that your turn?
That is my turn. Just out of curiosity, does this thing breathe? Is it underwater?
It's not completely underwater because of how big it is. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yep.
Yes, that is my turn.
Okay. I'm not happy about her joining the coalition at all.
I'm sorry.
No, not you.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
talking about Johnny's wife joined the Silly Hat coalition.
Oh.
No, I'm very happy about you. Are doing phenomenal, young lady. Alabastyr, you are up.
All right, I'm up. Let's see here. And I am gonna run to the door and one last time just to keep this going. Since this worked so well so far, the guns do stretch up him. One more negative energy ray.
By negative energy, you mean necrotic?
Of course. That's what I've been casting this whole time.
Okay.
Let's see here. So that'd be. I'll use my bardic. I'll use the bardic inspiration now, because that almost only a. It was only a 16, so that'll be a dirty 20 then with the bardic inspiration. Doing it. 5 points of damage.
I would like to thank you, because now it gets to roll save again.
With advantage because it was triggered
Yep.
by damage.
What was that?
It was incapacitated from Tasha's hideous laughter.
Oh yeah.
Doesn't matter. What? Why? You don't
Because
want,
it's Friday
you don't
night.
want-
That's why.
You don't want Walter to do something here? Walter could kill one of them, and you're fighting against me, not with me. Okay. As I look crazy.
Oh, roller's
Is that your
night.
turn, Alabastyr?
Yep, that was my turn.
Tik Tok, you're up.
All right. Our movement's already been burnt. and I'm just going to basically high five Dusk and be like, "We're doing so good together," and just basically cheer Dusk on. And I don't want to burn any of my spell slots just yet, so I'm just going to like ready my action in case something does come up.
Go to the portcullis.
I can't move.
Oh, okay.
You hold an action?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing is holding my action.
What action are you holding?
I'm going to ready the gun again.
Okay. As soon as you have a shot, you'll fire. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. At the end of his turn, he gets another attempt at saving. I mean, seriously. I won't replace you if that makes you feel better. I won't. I'll leave you in play, even after Strahd's all over with. Okay? Or you can just lay there. Okay. Round 4. Kaelthar, you are up.
It's the purple dice's bedtime.
He doubles down on the dad energy and says, fall back, close the door, get behind the portcullis. And asks Seluna to burn it again with radiant energy. DC 14 deck save.
Now it gives me a nat 20. Now it gives me a nat 20.
Better on a save than an attack.
I agree to this.
Does it get the save if it's incapacitated?
How about at disadvantage? I'll give you a
I
disadvantage.
think that's fair. I think that's fair for a deck save.
Yeah, for a deck save, I'll give you a disadvantage.
I'm going to give Libby plus 15 Libby points for that.
So I got a nat 20 earlier, just now on the purple die, and one of my black dice just gave me a nat 1. So it did not save.
Burn, plant, burn. For 7 points of damage. Silvery radiant flames, baby.
Unbelievable. Okay. Dusk, you're up.
Okay, first she's gonna take the handlebars and steer Tik Tok. I think we can get to here.
Would my ready action be able to go off and shoot here or no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 60 foot. Shooting through the bars.
At disadvantage?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey. Oh wait, how do I remove this? Sorry, this. All right, the low one is going to be 11.
Yep, that'll miss.
So I don't hit either way.
Okay. Is that your turn, Dusk? Are you doing anything,
No,
Dusk?
I just drove us around, and then I would like to try and cast a spell also.
Go for it.
60 feet, I'm in range. Okay, it worked once. My lessons are paying off. Let's try this again. She's gonna wave her fingers, and her witch mark is gonna glow white, and white aura is gonna glow around her. And I would like the shambling abomination to please make a dex save.
Same rules. Yeah, that's a failure.
Okay, then that little white light is going to start to glow around her again. And a teeny tiny ray of radiant damage will come down for 5 more points of radiant damage on the Shambling Abomination. Can't believe it's working!
Okay. Is that your turn, Dusk?
That is all.
Tyre, you are up. After Tyre is Giggles, then Alabastyr. You know you're muted, right, Tyre? Okay.
I'm gonna need to go out and get that for a sound bit, to be quite honest. Do I have to roll acrobatics in order to, or athletics? Which one?
To do what?
No. So if I want to jump down into yonder.
Oh,
No, you don't have to roll anything.
Oh, perfect. Okay, so I'm gonna jump down into yonder because I'm just gonna be like, everybody's come over here, and I don't want to hit them. So I'm just gonna go ahead, plop into the water. Just gonna be like, it's fine. And we're gonna take out the heavy crossbow again.
Okay.
Ooh, wait a minute. No, I like this one better. Never mind. Lied. La 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 la. Ooh. Ooh. Is it 23 hit?
23 does hit.
I don't think it does.
Roll that damage.
Da 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 da. Oh, never mind. I thought one of their headlights was up. Da da da.
Ooh. I didn't roll for Dusk Shine when it did damage, did I? Nope, I didn't. It wouldn't have made it anyway. Okay, so Tyre, how much damage?
Da 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 da. That's a 10. Piercing.
Okay.
And I would like to end my turn.
Okay. And now we have come out of it with a 17. What was your DC again, Giggles? Giggles?
I'm sorry, 15. DC 15.
Okay, yep. 17. We finally come out of it. And Giggles, it is your turn as you see it slowly starting to turn to stand up. Really?
Yeah.
Really? Really, Crafty?
Atta
Go,
girl.
Crafty, go.
You better only be a 1 or 2. It's a 1. 16 still saves.
No.
Shit.
Okay. Crafty needs to be falling out of consciousness. Go to sleep, girl. Giggles, you were up.
Real shit.
Love you, Crafty. Good night.
All right.
But yes, Giggles, you do see it starting to stand up.
Yep.
And Crafty redeemed guidance.
And Kaelthar, you have guidance.
All right. So Giggles is going to lean down
Tyre, you have
where
guidance.
the shambling mound had kind of smashed into her, and she's gonna kind of run her hand up her leg. Breaking a leg is just a metaphor. And she's casting Cure Wounds on herself.
Okay.
This one. 8. Ew, gross. Not a good roll. All right.
Alabastyr, you're up next.
All right. So I'm getting 9 points of damage, or 9 points of damage.
9 points of
health
healing.
back.
Yep.
Yes. So she's looking and feeling much, much better. And then we can move another 35 feet. Gonna make our way over towards the portcullis.
Okay.
And I will Bardic Inspire Alabastyr again. Use the other one, right?
Yep. Alabastyr, you are up.
All right. So, roll us out one last time. One more negative energy ray. As that is 19 plus 6. So that's a 25 hits.
It
Right?
does. Yep.
For 5 points of damage. 5 points of necrotic damage, and I'm getting the hell out of there.
Tik Tok, you are up.
All right, we are going to roll. Up or no, my movement's already been burned.
Yep.
So we are going to. I'm going to continue to shoot at it from here.
Okay.
We are going to make another shot. Disadvantage. And then. Negative. We do not make it.
Nope. Okay. It will move first. To right there. Why aren't you attached also? You should be attached. There we go. Kaelthar. It is attacking you. It is attacking you, sir. It is reaching out to grab you, to slam at you. That was a cocked die. Wow. I assume, Kaelthar, that 25 hits you?
You assume correctly, sir.
Okay. It grabs a hold of you with both of its arms, and it sucks you inside of it, pulling you into where you are basically face to face with baby Walter. You are blinded. You can't see anything other than little Walter. You are restrained. But worst of all, Kaelthar, you are unable to breathe.
Well, I would yell at everyone, but apparently I'm blinded and restrained and can't breathe, so. And here I thought tonight was going to go well. Is there any damage associated with that?
Yes. Yes, there is, sir. You will take 13 bludgeoning damage, Kaelthar.
Okay.
Blinded, restrained, unable to breathe.
I got blinded and restrained on my character sheet. Unable to breathe isn't on there, so.
Kaelthar, it's your turn. I guess you can't really do anything.
I mean, let's check out. I'm blind, so I can't see anything, so I can't teleport.
Dusk, you will be up next, and you did. No, you didn't see it, Dusk. You couldn't see what just happened. Not from where you are.
All my spells have a verbal component. If you're restrained, can't you attack? Oh, that's grappled I'm thinking about.
Restrained and grappled are the same thing, aren't they?
No.
Okay.
What's drops to 0. Attack rolls against you have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage, and you have disadvantage on dex saving throws, but you can still attack.
Yeah, let's still try to attack it then.
Yeah, you were swinging on it.
Sorry,
At disadvantage. No, you're fine. No, hey, no. I love when people help me out by explaining different conditions and stuff as I'm doing other things. So no, you're good. I appreciate it.
I'm at disadvantage though?
Yes, it is a disadvantage attack.
I miss. And I would yell, but I can't.
Right. Because you can't breathe. So is that your turn, Kaelthar?
Oh, yeah, definitely my turn. Yeah. Unless I have movement. I assume I don't have movement.
Tyre and Giggles. No, you don't have movement. Tyre and Giggles. You saw it happen. I will give you each one line. If you want to yell, shout, scream, cry, make a sick joke. One line.
Well, that's one way to enter something.
Okay.
Didn't he tell us to run?
Dusk, you would have heard those two lines. But you don't hear Kaelthar still shouting for everyone to run.
Oh no! Oh no! Giggles! Giggles! Are down? Oh no! Saloon, I don't know if you listen to just anybody, but I need your help to protect Kaelthar now. And Dusk is gonna try and cast Sacred Flame again. So I would love Dex. I'd love your creature to fail another Dex save against me. That'd be really great.
Yeah, let's see.
So much. Please.
Yes, it does. It fails a dust. It fails a dust save.
I'm very consistent. Okay, so the teeny tiny white light, same brightness, 5 points of radiant damage will shoot down at this creature.
Okay.
It's an answer. And then we're gonna roll one spot closer. I think we're pretty much right up against that portcullis now.
Okay. How tall is Tik Tok?
Tok is 4 foot.
Okay, no, you're good.
3.
You're good.
And that is all for Dusk.
Okay. Tyre, you were up, and you did just see it grab a hold of Kaelthar, and it's hugging Kaelthar from the inside.
Big hugs.
Big hugs. Jesus Christ.
Big hugs. Okay, that was disheartening.
I I have a little cup of water, and I was just trying to put my paintbrushes in it so that I could, have them sitting in water because I'm working on things, and this spilled over onto my, when there's too much weight, and it just kind of, that's exactly what happened. But it's okay. It's on plastic. La 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 la. Why the fuck is it getting closer?
There's no laughing matter now.
No, it's an inhaling matter. I don't know.
Oh, what's the matter?
So,
Crossbow.
yes, crossbow. But in crossbow, does crossbow also hit Kaelthar?
If you roll a 1, there's a very strong possibility, yes.
Oh, well, fuck. Okay. Kaelthar, I apologize.
You got this.
Actually, fuck it. I'll sit right there. Hey, Seti.
Yeah.
17. Right on the
It
brink.
There you go. You hit. Roll that damage. Giggles, you are up next.
12 piercing damage. Wait. Yeah.
Nice. Is that your turn, Tyre?
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna move 15 feet over to my
Okay.
left, behind, away from the door.
Okay.
And that ends my turn.
Giggles, you're up.
Giggles is going to look at the garbage mound that has eaten Kaelthar. And she's kind of gonna go, I've seen better swallowing acts at the circus, and viciously mock it again.
Above
Wisdom
table.
15.
Abel,
Nice.
I really wish that you could have been in our fucking Friday groups, because this is great.
It's a 19.
Oh, rude.
Purple's hot again.
Yeah, apparently.
Yep. Is that your turn, Giggles?
I would also move a little bit further. I don't know if I would use a bonus action to interact with this wheel or not.
Because it is stuck, it's going to take a full action.
Okay. That's what I figured. I just wanted to double check.
Okay.
That is my turn. Thank you.
The water's cold. The water's nasty. I mean, you've seen nastier at the circus, but it's nasty. Alabastyr. You don't really know what's going on, but you can keep running, sir, towards the portcullis.
Yep, I am going to do that. Here.
You could dash and get there, basically.
Yeah, I was gonna say I can dash and get there, right?
Yeah.
Close the door.
I was nowhere near it. Get me there if I using dash.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Let's see here.
You can't You don't really have a good shot, just so you know.
Nah, I don't have a good shot, do I?
Nope.
All right, then never mind with that. That'll end my turn.
That ends your turn. TikTok, you are up.
Hey. Well, with us not moving, or we did, sorry, we moved up. I'm gonna just. Can I see? Would you?
Yeah, you can.
Would I?
Yeah, you can see it.
Okay. But can I see Kaelthar?
Give me a perception roll at disadvantage.
Okay. Perception roll. Because that's going to determine what I do.
Okay.
Perception plus 4.
Oh, damn!
I got 2 nat 20s.
You see exactly. Not only do you see exactly where Kaelthar is, but I will give you advantage on your next shot.
Let's TikTok.
So that changes everything that I was going to do, but I'm not going to change my plan. I am casting Sanctuary on Kaelthar. It does not break the grapple, but it does essentially prevent from it attacking you more.
Wait, what does it do?
So I'm
He's
casting Sanctuary
on you, but you're already restrained. You were grappled. You're blinded. You're restrained. You're unable to breathe.
I wasn't grappled. I was restrained.
Well, I mean, it grappled you to bring you in to restrain you. But no, you're not. So here's the problem. Because you can't breathe, that's why you're actually taking more damage. It's not attacking you on the inside anymore. You can't breathe while it's engulfed you.
So the warded creature, any creature who targets the warded creature with an attack or a harmful spell must make a wisdom saving throw, or it loses the attack, or it's forced to choose someone else.
Right. But here's the problem. It was already... The attack was already occurring before you sanctuaried it.
Right.
Not an ongoing attack. It's just a condition that it's suffocating.
Yeah, it's suffocating. So it's not like it's attacking him anymore. It's just, it's inside and he's suffocating slowly. So he's actually getting ready to move towards Tyre to attack Tyre. The damage to Kaelthar is because Kaelthar is suffocating. And I'm not going to make you lose your turn. I'm going to let you bring back Sanctuary because Sanctuary wouldn't help Kaelthar right now.
Okay. Well, then I am going to then blast away.
And you do get advantage because you rolled those 2 nat 20s on your perception. So you get advantage on your shot.
All right, let's see what we do. I got a 19.
Gods. Thank the gods.
But I have to roll the nat 1.
Yeah. So you did hit.
All right, 1d10. Where you at, buddy? Set +1 here. 4, 11 points of damage.
So close. So close. As it begins moving Saving throw at the start of each. I need you, Kaelthar. I need you to make a DC 14 Constitution saving throw.
14.
Meets it, beats it. You will not take damage from suffocating this turn.
Get this garbage heap.
Hey,
Fuck off,
Steady,
man.
I just Googled
5,
it, and
10, 15, 20. What?
is that if the sanctuary would actually force Alter to spit out Kaelthar, essentially.
In an ongoing attack?
Yeah.
Yeah, I disagree completely.
Yeah.
Let's discuss it afterwards.
All right.
I mean, I do want to talk about that more afterwards. I disagree with how that would work, but Tyre, it comes forward to try to attack you. Does 18 hit you?
You motherfucker.
Does an 11 hit you?
An 18 hits me. Yeah.
No,
and 11 doesn't.
It gets 2 attacks. That's why. Right,
Yeah.
so, okay, 1 attack hits you.
Ooh, excuse me.
Bless you.
Thank you.
13 bludgeoning damage as it slams into you with a bed frame.
What the fuck?
Excuse me.
Bless you. May the demons leave your body.
May I escape the shambler?
Um,
I'm trying to sneeze my way out of here.
Kaelthar, it is your turn.
Am I still inside the thing?
Yes, you're still inside of it. You can try to escape. Now that it's moved, you can try to escape. It's a DC 14.
I don't.
Okay. Any other actions, Kaelthar?
Seeing I'm blinded, restrained, and can't breathe, no.
Okay. Dusk, you're up. Dusk, you can definitely see Kaelthar a little better now.
Oh my gods! Oh my gods! My blood sugar is spiraling! Salute! Are you actually a deity worth following if you do this to your followers? Ah! She's gonna start to mutter and try to cast Sacred Flame again. And I would love for the monster to please fail a dex save.
I like how polite she is with it. Like, please, I would love this. If you could just, fail.
You said Dex?
Yes, sir.
14?
Oh, that is the DC.
Never mind, I just got a Bane on me. The DC is 14, so that'll drop it at minimum. That'll drop it to 13. I fail. Who did that? Who am I mad at?
Thank you.
Johnny. Sorry, Johnny.
Thanks, Johnny. So while she's having this, she's grappling here with if Saloon's really worth it, she is still casting by the power of Saloon, I suppose.
Okay, hold it. Before you roll your damage. Before you roll damage. I would like to point out to all of you out there and to Abel. Dusk, how many kills do you have?
All of them.
I haven't been counting.
Somewhere around 5. You have 5 finishes, right? Somewhere around
I
that.
talked away the nurse and hit the Grick, and what did we fight before that? I don't know. I actually haven't been counting.
I know
Do
you
I have a
haven't,
decent
but
shot?
everybody else around you has been like Dusk the Finisher Shine. You have a decent shot of killing this thing.
Ooh, 6 points of radiant damage.
Dusk, the finisher shine
Just
comes
teetering
in.
on
know
one
that
hit.
face.
It's teetering. It's teetering.
I don't know if I have anything that I can add to that. I'm looking.
Can we add the dice from earlier that we got? Or are those for
I mean,
inspiration only?
just my guidance that I have. Can I add that
Guidance
to a
applies to
damage
any
roll? I don't
roll.
think
Can't
so.
add guidance to it.
Yeah. Any roll is what the subtext says.
For which thing?
For audience guidance.
Audience inspiration?
Does it say
The D6?
any roll? Audience?
The inspiration says any roll.
Any in big caps.
Okay. Okay.
I haven't used mine. That's the D6. The audience inspiration.
It only has 1 hit point left. You kill it, Dusk.
With a 1!
It falls.
That's the burger.
It falls into a pile, and Kaelthar, you actually see Walter. I mean, he's somewhat decomposed, but you see Walter look at you with his tiny little eyes, and you almost see like a smile come across his little face as he exhales. And well, you don't see it. You're blind. Never mind. You don't see it.
Do I hear it?
You can hear it. You can hear that sigh. And the shambling monstrosity falls to the ground in just a heap of trash. And Tyre, in front of you, you do see some shinies.
Shinies.
And you also do see a nice pair of boots. No, they don't have fur. And you all feel the house sigh.
Does the house shift?
Just a little.
I don't like that. I don't like a shifty house.
I like that I'm able to breathe.
Was
We
that
have to have
Giggles?
a conversation about necromancy and another one about tactics. What shiny stuff do I see?
Let me pull that file up for you guys. It's been a long time since
Giggles,
anyone
can you
got
open
these.
the gate? Giggles.
Yeah, I won't even make you roll for that, Giggles, because you could take 20 to do it. I mean, it won't take 20, but you know.
Yeah, when the mound goes down and Dusk makes it happen, she kind of gives her a little clap and she's like, "And ladies and gentlemen, that concludes tonight's performance. Give the wizard a round of applause, would you?"
Please tip your waitress.
While Kaelthar's like dusting himself off with like what he imagines is just like plant shit. He like goes like that in the direction of Giggles. Oh.
There's like a little exhaust and air intake that comes up, and I just start like, regardless of how deep the water is, Tik Tok just keeps on scooting through it, even if he is slow. Actually, no, there's no air intake. It's
It
just an
does get
exhaust.
right there. It gets 3 feet deep. And you are slipping and sliding. You are in difficult terrain because you're driving over like lichen and moss and fungus and that might have been a body part that you just ran over. You're not sure.
We'll be all right.
Yeah, this water is disgusting. So you guys find in that wonderful pile of trash and everything else, there is a really nice looking long sword and a shiny short sword. There's a cutlass, 2 different daggers. There is that really sweet looking pair of boots. There's about half a dozen arrows. There's some bolts for a crossbow. There is 2 rods, like metal rods. And
TikTok will grab these rods. The only thing he's gonna grab.
And there is a beautiful set of leather armor that would fit a halfling.
The baby. Is the baby breathing?
No. The baby
baby's
begins. The baby begins decomposing quickly.
TikTok, grab Dave.
I'm
You're never
still
moving
gonna
past that little door.
Yeah, I'm still gonna grab. I'm gonna try to like scoop it up into like the bag of holding, like all the juices and all of that. It's going right into the bag of holding. Just
Thanks for that. I appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot.
got a little.
Okay.
Also, when the baby smiled, since I was technically the closest person and Kaelthar couldn't see, was it possible that I possibly saw that smile?
Yeah. What's your passive perception? I mean, you probably
16.
did. Yeah, you saw it. You saw it.
Okay, but back to we scooped the boobie back in a bag.
Oh, hey, you do you.
We scooped the baby back into a bag. What are we doing with it?
We gotta take it outside. It's where Walter asked to go.
And I found a grave with Walter's name on it when we were down here before. I think the baby deserves to at least go that far.
Yeah.
Unless
ended up in a
Kaelthar
worse
says
place.
otherwise, because I guess he's the boss of final rites.
She's gonna look kind of pointedly over her shoulder at Alabastyr, like, "Are you gonna try and raise this baby?"
We having a baby join our party?
You have nothing to worry about from me.
Did we lose Kaelthar?
He had to step away for his kids.
Okay. Kaelthar will most likely want to do last rites, but I don't think you want Alabastyr doing last rites because I think they become first rites.
You guys normally go to
Like possession is 9/10 of the law rights.
I am finally able to cast Raise Dead. I'm going to rename it First Rights.
Love.
Fantastic.
Sorry, I had to step away. I heard my name though.
No. That's fine. That's fine. Everything all right?
Yeah,
Little's okay? Okay.
Little's nightmares, you know how it is.
Oh, man. Yeah, Libby might have some tonight herself, so.
I'm just gonna kill all my nightmares.
So they were asking Kaelthar if you're going to do last rites on little Walter, and Dusk is talking about Dusk wants to bury Walter inside the tomb that had his name on it. TikTok suggesting maybe dig outside a grave, something like that.
No, let's put him to rest where he's meant to be.
Alrighty.
Okay.
That's what Kaelthar would want.
So I will move you guys up. Well, I gotta see.
Is all that loot going into the bag of holding, by the way?
Oh, we got loot?
Oh yeah.
I figured we would I figured we would throw it into the bag of holding for now until we get outside of this death house before we start divvying this stuff up.
We're getting out?
Before it
We
starts
killed
beating
it.
us up.
That's what I'm saying.
I think the house is relieved now, yeah?
Yeah, the house
Oh no,
is
the heart.
relieved.
The house
But-
started off so shifty. I don't like a shifty house.
He doesn't like a shifty house. So you guys come up out of there. I don't care who's in the lead, but when Kaelthar, when you get to here, I'm sure you were in the lead anyway. The dust has settled over here, where the bombs went off.
Hmm?
Just so you know, the dust has settled, so you can go explore if you wanted to.
Yes.
Or you can just go to the grave.
No more guests. No more guests.
I mean, Kaelthar has a mission, and it's to get to the grave. Not looking to find Clyde 2.0.
Okay. Then I will just move all of you up to the gravesite.
Okay.
I don't know if Tyre, the captain of exploring, would split off and explore again for more shinies.
Possibly. Tyre, are you going with them to bury the baby, or are you going to stay down there by yourself and explore?
I'm gonna stay down there and explore.
That's my girl.
Okay, so technically one of the hallways is actually blocked off at the end, so we can't go that way.
Giggles, what are you doing?
Giggles is going to babysit Tyre, I guess.
Babysit Tyre. That works. Alabastyr, you going to lay one to rest, or are you going to go find one to raise?
They want to rest.
What?
Oh.
You have a heart. No, actually,
of
you
course
you just have bones in a bag. There's no heart yet.
Yeah.
I know what
Is that where
Kaelthar is
Giggles
doing.
come in?
I assume Dusk that you were either making Tik Tok go with you, or you were stepping down off your scooter to go and let Tik Tok go with them. What are you two doing? What's the discussion here?
My intentions are to bury
Okay.
with Kaelthar.
Yeah, and Dusk and Tik Tok, I think, were the only ones who found that grave, so they would have to be showing. One of them would have to be showing Kaelthar where it is.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because if I'm not mistaken, it's this one here on the right, isn't it?
Yes, it is. That's the one that has Walter's name on it. The other one is empty.
Good job.
Okay,
So,
so you
like,
guys are doing last rites. So that's going to be some role play. I need to do some exploration down here for a second.
Yes.
And then we'll get to that.
How late do you guys normally go?
About another half an hour.
Okay.
So, are you going to explore where the cave-in was, or are you going to go into the room that you guys never entered?
No, we're going into the room we never entered. The fuck?
That's my girl.
I gotta step over the dead body of who's this?
That was just one of the dead ghouls.
Yeah, he had a name. I think his name was Wimpy.
Well, it wasn't his actual name, but yes, that was the name that was given to him. The only one that really had a name was the one that, that Alabastyr took with him, which was Clyde.
Okay, so
So
stepped over dead body.
I'm just moving you to be in there with him. So as you look into this room, you see a bunch of figures, chains and skeletons chained to the wall. And over here, you see a very large wooden statue of a striking man. He looks almost regal. With his one hand is on the head of a large wolf, and his other hand, his right hand, is holding up a beautiful crystal ball. You can tell the statue's wooden just by the textures and everything else, but that crystal ball looks like a real crystal ball.
I want it.
Well, I was gonna say, can I do sleight of hand? Either Giggles or I do sleight of hand for this crystal ball.
You both going over there
Do
and
it
getting
together?
it?
Yeah.
We'll help here.
Okay, so essentially, we both look and see the statue, and there's the crystal ball, and Tyr's just gonna turn to Giggles, and look at Giggles, and turn back to the crystal ball, and turn back to Giggles, and then through because mask, you have you see the outline of a smirk, of like, you thinking what I'm thinking, and then he just starts walking over to it.
Giggles kind of rubs her hands together. I smell the second act. And she starts doing like on her tiptoes, like she's creeping across, almost like she's trying to sneak, but there's nothing really to sneak.
Okay. I'm going to put you both in squares. Okay. So you guys are right there. I mean, wooden statue holding the crystal ball, wooden statue of a wolf.
I'll make a history check to see if we know who this statue is.
You definitely can, because you're from the carnival and from the carnival with inside the Ravenloft Dreads of Domain. So give me a history.
17.
That might be a statue of the Dark Lord of this domain. You're pretty sure that's who this is.
Ooh, looks like a Dark Lord.
Do we happen to know what the statue of the Hound is? Or do we roll history for that one too?
No idea about that one.
Can we roll history for it to see? Or is it just no idea?
No idea, as in there was never ever anything said about him having one faithful hound. So I mean, if you nat 20 it, I will make something up on the spot. Otherwise, you know nothing.
Then I'm gonna go with my second option.
Which is?
Give me a minute. I know we only have so far in distance, and Tik Tok has the bag of holding. So I'm gonna make a mad dash, if possible, back to Tik Tok so I can scramble through the bag to find the little coffin that has the dire wolf tongue.
Okay.
To give both the dire wolf tongue to the hound itself, and then give the mummy to the Dark Lord as exchange for said crystal ball.
Okay. Okay. As Tyre runs off, not telling you what he's doing, Giggles, and you're left alone in the room, what do? I'm just putting you over there for a second, Tyre. What do, Giggles? You just saw him run off.
I think Giggles spends a few minutes, like, touching but not touching.
I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you.
100%. She's having one of those moments, like, I'm not touching. Oh, almost touched it. No, I'm gonna wait. No, I'm gonna. No. She's performing for an empty room.
Okay. Tyr, as you come back into the room, you see Giggles performing for the wooden statue and the skeletons.
That's one way to make an offering.
So what do you do with this coffin and this? And better yet, so Tik Tok, when Tyr runs up to you, and all the rest of you are right there with Tik Tok, Tyr, do you interrupt the little ceremony that Kaelthar is doing to whisper to Tik Tok, or do you wait until they're done?
I want to just kind of, I'll be like, I'm not trying to interrupt. I just need to rifle through the back holding really fast. And
when you go to rifle through, there's just this wet, sopping bones body just floating around in there. That's what you've reached into. That is what you have reached into.
And so after he's done rifling, he just kind of pulls it out, and it's like his hands just like covered in just goo.
Slime goo.
And he just goes.
But you do get the coffin and the tongue.
And I'm just like, okay. And he just kind of rubs it off on himself, like, and runs away.
Okay. Kaelthar's busy doing a ceremony, I assume. Dusk, Alabastyr, you kind of saw that. You were a little distracted by it. Do you just stay with Kaelthar, or do you follow?
Dusk would stay, so if Tik Tok starts to follow, she would just slip down off and stay for the ceremony.
Nope, I'm saying.
Okay. Alabastyr.
Locked in.
I bet you're cursing and mumbling over there because you're muted.
You're muted, Johnny.
Pickles!
I hope you realize you unmuted yourself.
You just muted yourself again.
Still muted. He's casting necromantic spells, that's why he's on mute.
We'll try this one again. Keep yourself unmuted. Okay.
Yep.
As Alabastyr sees whatever the hell it is Tyr's doing, he's gonna follow and be like, "What the hell are you doing?"
Do you ask, or do you just follow to find out?
Oh, I'm gonna ask.
Okay. Tyr, what do you say? He's like following behind you, going, "What are you doing?"
Offerings. You'll see. Come on. Is this when we get back to the room, or?
Yeah, when you get into that room, Alabastyr, you see all these skeletons. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think there's 7 skeletons chained to the wall. Yeah. That's a whole lot of bones, Alabastyr. I'm just saying, that's a whole lot of bones. Okay. So tell me what exactly you do with this tongue and this coffin. What do you say?
Since we're going to be taking from the god first, I'm actually going to go over to his hound and say, I'm going to take out what is it, in like a coffin or something? It was in it was in something.
Yeah, it was in a little box, yeah.
I take the box, I'm going to open the box, and I'm going to hold it out to the hound, and I'm going to go, whether or not this may be yours, or if it's this another's, you're still a hound, and this is still something that belongs to another hound, and I'd like to offer this to you because you are still protecting your own person, God, in return for as something else. And I'm going to place that, and I had opened the box prior, and I'm just going to close the box and place it down directly in between the hound's paws. And then from there, I'm going to kind of like bow my head, and then I'm going to go back over to the statue of the god whose name I've already forgotten. Sorry, not sorry. And I'm going to go. This was another quote unquote gift we found in this house that did belong to someone, and one does not make a wooden statue or wooden mummy for no reason. And I would like to offer this in exchange for this crystal ball that you are holding, as it is probably near and dear to you, and in a fact of somebody makes a mummy statue, it means it was near and dear to them, and in return ends up being near and dear to me too. Please take this in exchange for your crystal ball, and if the crystal ball breaks, I'll bring down something for it.
And do you do like Indiana Jones, like take the crystal ball, put the little coffin in its place?
I try my hardest on that one, but
No, I'm not making you roll for that. I love that. Alabastyr, what's your passive perception?
Passive, 12.
12? Okay.
When I enter the room, do I recognize the statue?
You do.
Do I know exactly who it is?
You do. And as you see Tyre grab the crystal ball, you also see 5 shadows immediately appear surrounding you all. And just as you all have to prepare for combat, you hear, hold on, no, hold on. I like this. I like this offering, this worship that you shadows tried to worship me in life, and you built a beautiful statue, and you be gone. And with that, the shadows start vanishing. What? You're Tyre, right? Your name is
That is
Tyre.
me. Who is this that I am talking to?
You kind of do a double take of the wooden statue and the man in the doorway, and you see a resemblance. I am Lord von Zarovich, Strahd von Zarovich. What makes you offer me gifts? I like this. I like cute clown. By the way, very cute clown. Why are you offering me gifts?
One does not simply take something that is already on an offering as an offering for a god or someone they worship without giving something in return.
It does not matter who said person was worshipping. One does not simply take an offering without giving an offering in return.
You and I are going to be friends, dear. You and I are going to be friends. I like this.
I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing, but right now I just take it for a good thing.
Well, I'll tell you this much, dear. In my 400 years of being here in Barovia, I've never had somebody offer me a gift, a sacrifice, this early in their game. I like this. I like this a lot.
I do also realize that this is a crystal ball, and while I may pass this on to my party members, if said crystal ball breaks, I will take responsibility for it.
Oh, we are going
Also,
to get along just fine.
it also means that if I have to take responsibility for it, I am also probably going to end up hurting said person who broke it in some way, shape, or form. But that's just me. But I like you. We can get along.
Maybe I misjudged you all. I was a little confused. You weren't the ones that I was expecting.
You were mistaken.
Kaelthar can have experience, can have an inspiration for that one.
I was right this whole time.
Who were you expecting? Exactly. I'm Morelia, by the way, but my friends call me Giggles.
Oh, Giggles. You're entertaining. I enjoyed watching the dance you did on the altar. That was nice. I like that. I like dancing. I like watching people dance.
Well, you made quite the stage.
Thank you. I'm going to do you all a favor. He snaps his fingers, and you hear, in the next room, you hear a couple thuds. You left Elizabeth and Gustav. They weren't totally. I mean, that one you call the Tik Tok clock thing, that thing, that he made a bomb. It went. It didn't exactly kill Gustav or Elizabeth, but it allowed you all to escape. You're a lot smarter than I thought you were going to be. I like this. This is going to be a good run. I might actually be challenged. Huh. I like being surprised. It hasn't happened in a long time. You're entertaining, you're surprising, you leave me gifts. You're like a cute little cuddly cat that like goes out and gets a mouse and then brings it and drops it off at my doorstep. I like that.
I'll take that.
You all are safe in Durst Manor now. Rest up. I'll invite you over for dinner here in a few days. I look forward to meeting all of you. And he will vanish into mist. And you can have the crystal ball. let's go up to a Kaelthar, Tik Tok. Cute little Dusk.
So Kaelthar wraps the body of Walter in whatever clothing he can find. I'm sure he's got a few from the skeletons we've all passed. And he says the traditional rites from Saluna, and then says, "Little one, the night is deep, but moonlight roads are yours to keep. Beyond the dark, soft silver gleams. Go gently now, live in dreams," and puts it to rest. Then turns around and says, "When I say run..."
We're gonna go ahead and end it there for the night, y'all. That was awesome. You got y'all. If you didn't see this whole thing, you need to go check the VOD of this. For real, you need to watch it because they cooked and that was good. That was good. I really liked it. I hope y'all did too. Avel, thank you for being here, young lady. I appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot.
Thank you so much for having me, guys. It was really fun.
I'd like you to stick
That was
around
a lot
for
of fun
Stars and
tonight.
Wishes, please. It was Mr. Tik Tok, aka Gavin. So
this is going to be interesting.
in 2 weeks, they'll be back, and we'll see what happens in 2 weeks. By the way, everybody, say hello to the Low Rollers. They just made 3rd level.
Hey, let's go.
Sorry, Crafty, you got to update them again. Anyway,
I'm going to say under presumptuous status that we are safe and we are long resting.
oh, the whole house will be safe,
Okay.
except for maybe a broom upstairs in a closet.
What?
all
That's
the-
that,
You can
bro.
deal with
Fuck
that.
that, bro.
We're
All-
third
all the
level now. We can deal with it.
He took care of all the undead, and the broom was not undead. Okay.
Hey, I got something for that broom. I need some more fire. I need some fire. Need some members real quick.
Yeah, these are the
Bonfire?
Low Rollers, and they'll see you again in 2 weeks. Enjoy this music as we go out. It was created by Before Time. Check that dude out. Check him out on Spotify, SoundCloud. It's Before Time Music. The man is a freaking genius, for real.
Follow him on Twitch.
Just follow him everywhere. Go for it. Get on there.
Do it.